Hello. We are here for Soha versus Mulfok in this mentor tournament. I'm Jack Soman. The other voice you heard with me is MacVanish.
Whoa, that's me. And the racers are about to take off any moment now in their item draft. Game 1, item draft. Mole with Techno as his mentor, and not Loud, Soha with, I think, as their mentor. Actually, you know what? Let me check the Discord. They should be in there.
Chaos?
It's Chaos. So Soha's got Chaos as their mentor. Mole and Techno were banned High Jump. Soha and Chaos decided to ban Varia, picking Space, and then Mulfok and Techno decided to pick Gravity. So, here we go.
Interesting. They both separate immediately in Main Street.
Yeah, I would also drop down. It gives you info on 2 items right away.
Yep. And seeing Morph in the speed booster locked spot tells us speed's gonna be early in this seed.
Well, not per se. They could just be forced to run around. But with GT right there, I think in Space Jump to get speed in GT, then to drop down, you get Morph, and then through the Morph tunnel, we grab the other item that's in Main Street. So, let's go over again a few things. This is hard tricky. How is it that different from the medium normal mentor seed? Well, hard basically means we get more tricks, more difficult tricks, less health or less leniency on heated runs, but also less hits taken to be expected. So we expect to go through rooms either taking no hits at all from enemies or 1 instead of 2 or 3. Less E-tanks are needed to do heated runs. And the tricky part basically means how the items are distributed. It's a slight difference. I would not know exactly the details on that. But it basically just means that you're probably not going to be finding all... The biggest difference basically is what normal forces, I think it was 75% of the majors should be collected or collectible once 50% of the items are placed. Tricky doesn't do that. So that's the big difference. So you won't get front-loaded with a lot of majors like a lot of medium normal seeds have
You
been so far.
sometimes still do. It varies.
It does. But it basically just means about the placement and availability. So the seed might have placed a lot of items in, let's say, Norfair when you're in Criteria that are technically possible with your loadout, but you can maybe stay in Criteria really long and grab a lot of majors.
My experience with hard trickies has been that about half the time there's just one step in the logic that has like a third to half the items in the game, and it's just open from there.
Yes, very much so. Okay, he's gonna roll away from the crab. Meanwhile, Soha about to grab Morph and probably also heading up after that. Oh yeah, that's bonking the ledge.
He bonks. He missed the spot for the spark.
Yeah, I like to jump against that little side platform there because then I know for sure I'm lined up correctly.
Yep.
However, I don't think he can do that with this amount of health because I think he'll stop just short of it. I'm not sure. Oh no, okay.
He got it that time.
Yeah. Less than a tank, it's always tricky.
In the air, you're good to
jump
against that platform
that's why,
first.
Yeah, right.
But with his health, you can't do it from the ground where there's, on the default tile set, there's the plant as a visual indicator.
Yes, I almost have never sparked from that low, because I almost always get the spark from the higher up place, the vanilla
I've definitely
location.
Missed my spark more than once and had to do it from the plant down below. Because I just missed doing it in the air.
Oh yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, but I've never charged down below there. Like that's a wild ass stutter tap that I haven't practiced yet.
Oh no, I can't charge down there. but there's just enough time if you fall off the ledge when you charge your spark in the first place.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Just
definitely
barely.
happened to me a few times, and
I have
it
a
sucks when you
tendency
have
to
only one
fall
tank,
off
so
the
you don't
edge.
actually make it up.
Yep.
All right. So in item draft, as you can see at the trackers down below, it's still the normal G4 bosses. So we're still, having to go find our Fantoon, which isn't the same spot as the turn off map and turn off save. Still gonna have to quick kill our crates, microwave our dragons, and kill stupid birds. In the meanwhile, Mole finding his first non-major item, missiles. Granted, missiles and wave are both fillers, but could both be the progression they need. You don't know until you find out.
Yup. You never know. This early, it's very easy for you to just run into the right
Oh, there
side
it
of
is, a
Green
red
Hill
door.
Zone or something.
Yep.
Or a missile door.
So West Ocean with the map above their head. I think Fantoon might be here. About
I didn't
85%
see
of
if
the
it was
time,
a
I would
right
say.
map or a left map.
I thought it was a left map because when he ran out the door, the map was right above his head, or not quite right above his head, but at the left entrance of that little tube area where you can see that little crab enemy above your head, or fune, or whatever it's called. Meanwhile, Mole finding ship, and so I was just right on his heels. Yeah, that's a Fantoon map. It could not be Fantoon. It could just be a left map without Fantoon.
It does happen every once in a rare while.
1 in 6. I think it was 1 in 6 times.
It's
not there.
significantly less likely than that, simply because there's so many possible single tile rooms in West Ocean that if it's a left door, it is almost always Fantoon.
Yep. So important to note, I think that screw attack grab is out of logic. However, I'm pretty certain there's an E-tank available that they can grab, which would have put that into logic. So I don't think it's maybe in hard it does expect to just do that at 99 HP. Maybe with space it puts it at 99 HP logically.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I find those heated runs hard to guess. I just know the big important rooms. You know, your wastelands, your key hunters, your musketeers.
I know with the save right there, it's definitely something I would grab whether or not it's in logic.
Oh, for sure. You grab it, you turn around, you save it, and then you just, like Mole's doing right now, you peek a few doors and you decide to leave because there's nothing else to do. So they're probably trying to find their way.
It's really hard to judge whether heat is in logic or not.
Yeah, definitely. But the Mole making their way. Oh wow! Did they check the top left of ship with screw attack? I don't think they might have done that. But that might just be. Oh yeah, they did.
There was nothing there.
Yeah, it was the one way with the green gate. So apparently that was top left. So are they blinding the pits? I'm surprised they're not doing that.
Can't get back. There's a green gate blocking the path back.
Aha. I hadn't noticed that. I think with the save right here, it's worth a peek. But that also just might
on
the
always
map
get bailed out by finding supers out of logic.
Yep. Have done that multiple times, thinking, well, was this the logical path to immediately run into a green door? Like, nope. That ain't it, Chief.
Oh. Soha's checking the pit. We'll find out.
Missiles? I wouldn't bother picking missiles up there if you're gonna revert it, but they might get built out indeed.
Soha may not realize that it's a one-way. And it might not be a one-way, because maybe there's an exit on the right. We don't know.
Oh yeah, the veer room. And a veer room with 2 exits, yep. So save on the left. Flower house. Oh, definitely not logic.
Definitely not.
Well, with space and screw, and there was a enough runway to get.
Maybe.
Maybe. But still, that is just missiles. Granted, this missile count might indicate a Crocomire soon, Scrocomire, I think, needs 30 missiles available in the seed. Meanwhile, Mole has gone down. Bob, I think that was Batcave to get here to West Ocean.
I will say the
Seeing as
extra
it-
missiles does make Fantoon a lot smoother.
Oh, that's also definitely something. Yeah.
And since you know it's probably Fantoon here.
Yeah, that's definitely Techno telling Mole to turn around and check the sky item in case it's missiles or E-tank. Supers or power
It's
bombs.
PBs.
Still an important thing to grab, to find.
Yeah, I think he was just really hoping that would be supers so he could get whatever that major was first.
Yep.
As
So-
mulfok goes into Fantoon.
Screw attack does make Fantoon a lot safer to do. You're not as worried about Fantoon disappearing and reappearing with the wall of flames because you can just use screw attack to jump through them. However, there's always
They're
the...
also, because they have gravity, he only does 20 damage instead of 40, so it's a much less scary fight.
Yep.
Not going to say not scary. It still is when you're at this low health, but...
Yeah. There is a reason why Fantoon forces a suit in the medium normal difficulty. Oh, it wasn't Batcave they jumped down. It was Pants Room. For a 5 missile Fantoon, this is going very smooth.
very.
Always leaving
It's
some
better than my
missiles.
Fantoons are.
Yep, that's that. Any percent experience Mole has. However, he does tend to go for Pop Toon, the X Factor strat. But of course, you still gotta know your Fantoon patterns, where he spawns, his timings on the flames. And there we go. Very clean, very nicely done. So let's see how Soha tackles this with his 15 missiles. Oh, leaving.
Why?
Might
Why?
want to peek the top right door just in case there's an E-tank or a super there. Because that is probably a dead end from what I believe. Or does that just lead to the ice gate? Yeah, that just leads to ice gates, the normal door, I believe. Oh. Well, there was a
It's
dead
missiles.
end. More missiles. Also, they did manage to find an extra E-tank. I wonder where. Probably on the right side of Bubble Mountain.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I just don't know what Soha's doing.
And then reverting. I find this a
I have no
very
idea.
odd decision. This might just be inexperience with Fantoon, maybe, that they're scared that they actually want that super. But I feel like even then, the amount of time they've spent on running around trying to find something, progression maybe,
Well,
they could have killed
You have so
Fantoon.
many missiles. Why wouldn't you just do it?
Yeah, in the meanwhile, they did blind Kraid. However, look at Mole and Techno, they find Kraid on the map. And they also know where there are or aren't any X's.
So maybe this is my ignorance. Okay, we've got a crate on Soha's side. Maybe this is my ignorance kicking in. I've noticed the map looks really weird on Mulfolk's side. Is that a setting on the site that I'm unaware of?
Yes, that's a dark mode minimap that he has enabled.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yep, I hate it.
I mean, I probably wouldn't use it either because I have 30 years of experience with the regular look.
Yeah, that's mostly it. It's I hate it because it's different. Old man yells at cloud.
Yeah.
But no, I do think, because I usually tend to gravitate towards dark mode maps, but... Oh, this might be it. They didn't realize that Fantoon was is locked by Pants Room or Supers. So that is what Soa's doing. He's basically leaving it behind until he can escape Phantoon. So that's the reason, right?
Oh, there's no escape from Phantom?
Yes, you either have to be able to get back through Pants Room, or you have to use the super way, to get down to West Ocean for it to loop. So they're desperately looking to find an X, and I think that X in Fireflies below not West Ocean, Main Street might just be supers, because there are 2 X's they could grab there. I still do think it was worth killing Phantoon there and then having to revert it. Simply because, well, Mole, as he showed, very well at dealing with Phantoon. And the map info is just very nice to have, because they just know that, one, there weren't X's in around here that they should grab. So unlike them, they are unlike Soha, he's leaving the area and finding an X he knows exists instead of blinding for one that might exist.
I strongly advocate for kill Phantoon and get the map, even if you have to revert and come back and kill it again later in situations like this for that very reason. You save more time from the info you gain than you lose from having to redo Phantoon.
Yeah. However, it might just also be... Okay, I think they just went down the wrong way. Oh. Maybe there was also an X down here. I thought it was Fireflies that had an X, and then the left door of Fireflies also connected to another one.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But I might have mislooked. This might also be an X. Oh, another tank. Right, and then Gauntlet with Screw Attack and Bombs makes sense. I didn't really see what was beyond here. That's a Metroid room and Volcano room with an X. With this health, I'm not too sure.
Is that enough to do Volcano room?
That is the Volcano room, yes.
No, is that enough health to do it?
Oh, maybe to go up. I'm not... on the way down, it's not heated, it's just the lava.
Yeah, you still have to take a significant dip in the lava.
Yes.
With no farm.
No farm afterwards, and also no farm in the room. Turning off speed booster makes sense, because then they can run faster through the lava. This might just be a Hail Mary for them, where they just kind of go for it, and if they can get away with it, it's nice, because it just means more ammo. Okay,
yeah, with space, that might be enough if you can get over the lava.
It should be. I
Amigo,
do think
this
it's not
is
the
a hard,
logical
tricky
one.
seed.
Yeah, but I don't think this is the logical super.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, okay, you could mock ball, but oh yeah, this is definitely enough.
Words in chat thinks that was the logical supers.
Oh, right, because they didn't... No, you could still get the ones behind Fireflies, the one behind the Fune with bombs. Because I was still thinking with power... Oh, they can't enter the room with power bombs.
Yeah. And
yeah, it was
this is the hard bracket of the Mentor tournament. That's why.
Yeah. There's probably also another tank they didn't grab, so there might just be 3 available to grab this. So yeah, this could actually be the logical supers. I completely forgot that the Fireflies room was powerbomb locked. Alright, Techno giving Mole a pep talk on how to do this room without immediately exploding.
I mean, it's not bad when you have Screw Attack, like we saw
Yeah, with Screw Attack, you just hug the...
Without Screw, it's scary.
Yeah, you gotta shorten those jumps.
As the
Wait for
runners
that pirate to jump
high
across.
five each other.
Oh, yep. Yes, because Soha now has 3 E-tanks. Yeah, that definitely means it is the logical way to go for supers.
Yeah.
So now let's to think. What are they gonna do with those supers? Are they? I'm assuming they're just running right back to kill Phantoon and grab those power bombs there.
That
I
would be
don't
my
see why
assumption.
not.
There's also a major in West Ocean. We don't know what it is.
Yep, that too. And seeing as it wasn't one-way reachable, I feel very much inclined that it's gonna be a progression item. However, when I look at their loadouts, there isn't much that is strictly progression and isn't just placed as like end of the seed, everything is available kind of major. Because they've already seen Pantrum, so grapple isn't really necessary with Space Jump. Same with Spring Ball, they have bombs and space, so height also isn't an issue. Ice and Charge and Plasma are filler, same as X-Ray, so
There's
I
enough
feel like
heat
just
around. I wonder if it's Varia.
yeah, so Varia could make sense, but it could also just be indeed a well, whole seed's open, you open the spoiler log and you see, 7 items on the same row. And this could be it could be this situation. It could also be
It could
speed.
also just straight up be filler.
Oh wait, they've already found speed, never mind. So yeah. I do feel like with this loadout, after they find power bombs, it very much becomes the game of indeed, let's go find bosses, let's go kill them, let's try to end the game.
Yep. You wind up
And as
in
we're
the
just saying,
situation of do you hunt for supers or do you hunt for charge?
yeah, I feel like it's kind of a try to knock out objectives along the way, kill your Cray, kill your Phantoon, grab what's close, and then once we actually find our Ridley, our Dragon, our Mother Brains, then you gotta have to make the call. Because at that point you have more info on how much ammo have I found, how much ammo have I seen lying around, how many majors are left standing. Very nice quick kill, by the way.
Ooh, clean quick kill by mulfok.
Yeah. So words are saying this is a majors charge seed. It could very well just pivot because we've only seen really 2 areas. The next area might just have a million X's laying around and majors just spread out super far. And just a million X's right before Dragon. And then at that point you might just say, well, I'll just grab some missiles to supplement what I need to be able to do Mother Brain or Zebs.
Yep, it all depends on what they run into on the next couple majors, really.
Yeah. Because the major near Phantom could very well just be charged, and then you're just indeed just looking at, well, the bare essentials of ammo. Granted, wave spacer is not that great a beam.
I mean, it's what, like 80 shots for Ridley or something silly like that?
You know what? I can look that up right now. I think it's more. Let's see. Ridley, 86. So with their
close.
supers, it's a little less.
I know it's 60 if you have ice as well.
Yes, because that's any percent beam. Yep. Half a super worth of damage. So if they hit 5 missiles and 5 super missiles, I mean, it's 72.
The only ones I can ever remember off the top of my head are the hit counts for any percent beam and full beam.
I also know the one for wave plasma. It's 24 shots on Ridley and Mother Brain. Gotcha. Mostly because that's for knowing when is he red, and also for knowing when ketchup beam starts. Any other beam combination?
I also know low percent ice and no beams just charge, but those are because they're nightmares, and I thought they were funny numbers. Like 200 shots and 300 shots.
So as people are discussing as people are discussing in chat about strategy of how to tackle this seed, we see that Soha in the meanwhile has picked up ice and is now heading into Kraid. Or into Ridley, not Ridley, Phantoon. Jeez, all the bosses. As we can see, they've actually managed to somehow make up time and even get a little bit of ahead of Mole and Techno. However, they still need to go up and grab Grapple. So not very much clearly ahead, but Ice is
Well,
a
with
good
the current
find.
loadout, we don't know if grapple's even gonna be needed.
Yep.
But they're probably gonna go for it because they don't know it's grapple. They just see a
Uh,
major on the map.
yep. And also Grapple is nice because that is your Dragon solution right there.
True.
You don't have to worry about speed, you don't have to worry about your ammo and farming. It's just you sit there and you fry him. So meanwhile, Mol has found the second missile pack and super, so this Phantoon is gonna be a little faster. Meanwhile, Soha is way ahead on the ammo count. So able to do some nice Dopplers there. Very nice Phantoon from Soha. All going for a few Dopplers. Oh, they missed the super! Oh, I didn't see that. I thought it was dead. Well, it doesn't matter. Phantoon's dead. And we can go. I think this should be the last round for Mole. Yep. So now Soha
The other
making their
difference
way.
is Mull already has the map. Soha has to go grab the map.
Very true.
So I do think mulfok is still slightly ahead.
Yep. Yeah, Soha is escaping West Ocean to go towards map, amigo. For they lack that critical amount of information. So Mole can just book it and leave the zone with a nice save and a refill along the way. No baby skips this time. So we
Baby was
are right
hungry.
here in Wreck Ship, and with the Torian and Criteria connector right there. I wonder which way they're going. I would go Criteria. And it
Same.
seems they agree.
This is played on depth settings. Criteria and Wreck Ship are like the highest regions, so it is very likely that if Criteria has other connectors at all, it goes to Turian.
Yes, however, it could also very well be a connector to Brinstar through, let's say, something. Well, we've already seen a toilet, but an elevator, because it is
Yeah.
just all about highest tile. So there could be one tile of Brinstar that is very high up, an elevator, for example, but just below Torian or just below Wreck Ship that it is noted as Brinstar on the map.
Sure, but I just mean the odds are when you go to Criteria that you're
It's more likely to dead end, yes.
exactly. So you're more likely to go there, see what you need to see, and be able to then just leave and be done with Criteria.
Yes. So now, here we see Mole going up worst room in the game, which is not the worst room in the game.
It can be.
It can be, but with this loadout, it certainly isn't. I would much more dread running into Wasteland right about now than worst room. Ooh, so Soha and Chaos are skipping grapple?
Yep. Because we know it's grapple, we know that that's a perfectly fine decision. You can kill Dragon other ways.
Yes. With the spark, yeah, that indicates they're turning around for it. Oh, they're going to ship to make a pivot. They're pivot saving just in case it is something like grapple that you can leave behind. And probably
That, but
they
also,
are leaving
I
behind.
think they just wanted the refill after the baby drained them.
That is also very fair. It's a little bit of everything, I believe. Meanwhile, Mole is running straight to the map. Let's see how much there is to find here, Criteria. Ridley, and not much else.
Literally just Ridley. And that's why you like checking criteria first.
Yep. I assume that Soha is going to make a very similar check, so this isn't lost time. And also knowing where Ridley is also helps you decide your decision-making process of when do I turn around. As Words is saying, it's going to be a long walk to get back from. Looking at this loadout, I feel very confident in them going on a hunt for Varia and charge. And those missiles don't inspire much confidence in me.
Yep. Now, I know logically within hard, you have to get Varia for Ridley.
Yes,
but
it's a hard requirement.
I don't know if these runners are comfortable with Ridley to where they would do it on, like, if they found enough E-tanks. Because I know they're already sitting on 4 on mulfok.
Yeah, I've talked with Mole about it. Oh, actually Soha went down T first. They're leaving criteria for last. I know that Mole likes his Varias. He is certainly capable, but I feel like it's just a comfort thing for him. He just likes grabbing Varia. And then honestly,
it
with this
all the
ammo
tension in the fight.
Yeah. It's just with this ammo count, it's going to be easier to just run to a zone, run to a map, look for the solid dots, and chase that major and hope it's Varia than just running around for X's and O's. That's going to be... Because if you're running around trying to find Varia, you're most likely going to find your charge along the way as well.
Probably.
But you never know. Charge could just be in Norfair all the way behind bowling. And then
we've seen bowling, thankfully.
Well, there's more slow rooms, you know, your acid chozos. So,
nice
reverting.
Fast maps for mulfok, though.
Okay, 2 majors and Dragon and Mother Brain. And a Norfolk connector.
I saw 4 majors in Meridia.
Yeah, Meridia is loaded. Oh yeah, Amigo, like you said, they're running to C. Torian didn't instill much confidence into them. Hopefully criteria will change their mind. And I don't think it is. Also, I want to highlight back where Mole first ran into Spore Spawn here. They turned around, and they've tried to find another way. I, for sure, would have just committed to the fight.
Yeah, when you have supers, Spore Spawn isn't too bad.
Yeah, especially also if you know the 2 rounds, Spore Spawn isn't that bad, to be honest. So, here we see Mole just running around on a collection run. That reserve is big, because the reserve does make an Soulless Ridley way more appealing to me. Without the reserve, it is very scary, because you just need the health for that entire timer, whereas the reserve, you kind of just need to make sure you can kill Ridley within the timer.
Yep, and then you just let your reserves auto-trigger for the cutscene, basically.
Yeah, you just do need to remember to put your reserves on auto, because otherwise... Ooh boy. If I'm looking at this, I think... Oh, they're the save. That's a good decision, yep. But I think I would have had to Dragon now, grab the majors there, knock out Dragon, and after that I have the information I need to make a decision on do I have to turn around for Ridley now. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we know all the bosses. We know the ship. It's just a hustle to finish the game.
Mulfok is hoping beyond hope that one of these majors is Varia.
And not just Varia, he still needs charge. Doesn't have the ammo quite yet for Ridley.
Yeah, but if you find Varia, then you can start going, okay, let's just grab some X's.
Yep, also behind all this heat, Varia loves being beyond heat. Granted, there was quite a bit of heat here in Meridia.
Well, there's charge.
One. Half the puzzle.
And spring. Okay.
Spring ball, my beloved.
This is low health to go into Dragon with.
It's, I think, 120 HP if Dragon is not damaged. So if they just shoot a few missiles and supers. Also, they might... there is an argument to be made for actually purposely going low health, that they get health bombed by Dragon, so they can make the health heated run back.
True.
But yes, it is very scary. Lots of swoops. There, no.
So
No.
many swoops.
There's the goop phase. Alright, I'm gonna admit something very embarrassing. I actually suck
Okay.
at the left side kill.
You're not alone
I'm
in
better
that.
at it suitless than with gravity. I've done so many suitless Dragon grapple kills with like high jump or without high jump that's the timing I always go for. So I jump way too early and it just miss the broken turret, and just Dragon just yoinks me and just smacks me for it.
I very frequently will miss my lower turret when I go for left side kills.
Yep.
And
Surprisingly
if you
difficult.
have the health, you can just wait and take the top turret of shame.
Yep. So 2 more majors to go. Seeing as it's beyond quite a bit of heat, you'd think it's gonna be Varia, but oh, it has to be. No, it's not Varia and Plasma words. X-ray are beloved.
Yeah. You love to see when you get an X-ray after you've already killed Dragon and Fantoon, and you're like,
All
oh.
right, so let's see what they're doing. Are they gonna space jump through, or... oh, they're jumping into Norfair to see if there's a quick refill nearby. Hold? Plasma right, or Varia right here in Aqueduct?
Missile and...
Map. I don't
Missile.
mind this decision at all.
No, especially
Also,
with the
there's a
map
free
right
map.
here, it just is... it turns out correct. These maps are so kind.
Yeah, very much different to... oh, ew, that's a long run back. That tank is looking very juicy, though. I think they might go down the pit for that tank. It's, yep.
Yep. Watch it be a reserve, just to be troll.
A reserve and a missile?
That would be very funny.
Watering hole could be double majors. Oh,
It's
it was
there's a
watering
super
hole
there.
Oh. They have spring ball. Did we get the bowling major? No, we did not.
Neither runner got the bowling major.
And honestly, I don't think they will.
Watch that be
Unless
where Varia was.
it is Varia, but I don't think it is. I think that might just be X-ray in the way where it was placed. Hello, bugs. Power bombs, please. Soha now finding their spring ball, and let's see if they are making the same decision to get health bombed, or they might just be running the gauntlet. As we're just saying in chat.
Comes in with significantly more health.
That's true. Well, significantly more. It's like it was 80 HP more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It should be doable.
Oh yeah.
Especially if they go for indeed a few charge shots and supers before frying Dragon. They might also just not go for the grapple kill and just blasting all their supers.
If you're worried about your,
that scared me. Oh, they didn't get grapple, right? They have to do it this way.
Good call.
Catch
I
that.
didn't realize.
They left it behind. Oh man, that red pirate. those French fries, they had Mole's name on it.
Or like with
There's
screw
your
attack,
plasma.
ammo kill on Dragon isn't that bad.
Oh no, it isn't. Also, they had a few dozen supers going in. They have charge and any percent beam. Mole picking up their plasma, making their Ridley and Mother Brain significantly faster. Watering Hole could be just a Major and another tank. X-Ray! Bowling Major was Varia.
Oh
Ain't that
no.
just something?
The major that both runners overlooked or skipped is the one they needed. Soha's damaging down to get health bombed.
Very smart decision, but a bit too low.
Did not damage enough in time. Oh no.
That's... Oh, I think might be a throw. It should be doable, but it is very hard. They basically have to go through Rising Tide, and then go down Speed Hall or Croc Speedway and beg that that's not a heated room below them. Planet not being awake means no farm. Yup.
Yeah, if the planet was awake, it'd be free.
Ooh, I think they might have enough to make it through. Yeah, but they're not. Oh, not even making it through.
So close.
Yeah. And I think that's enough to call GG.
Very likely,
But
yeah. Mulfok was already ahead, and that just cements it.
that's the kicker. They can even now take the. They don't know it, of course, but they can take the time to go around collecting health or Varia. But I think with Techno at the helm, he's probably pushing Mol to go find X's and O's. Because with their loadout, I think it's just 4 charge shots to kill Ridley with full beam.
Okay, I think Mulfok just saw the Varia location.
Yeah, oh, it's 7 shots, right? With all their supers. No, my math was correct. Incorrect. I thought they had 1 more super pack, but they're at 20. I looked at their account, saw 20, then looked over to Soha, saw 5. My head just said, 25 supers for Mol.
This is why a common rule when doing commentary is never do math on stream.
I didn't do math on stream. My head's not on stream.
Never do math in general. I disagree. Math is great.
Very important. How else are you gonna figure out how many shots it takes to kill Ridley? What's 1 + 1? How will you ever know that? How will you know that you've shot enough missiles to open a red door?
Yeah, if you can't count, then you have to just wait for Ridley to explode when he's
Or
failed
just
to swoop at
accidentally
you
grab
enough.
you.
Yeah. Okay. Question. How many of you as a kid actually knew that Ridley had to grab you to die? Because as a kid, I just kept shooting Ridley until he blew up and had no idea about the whole, like, grab death sequence.
I would have to ask myself 25 years in the past. Not 25, 23 years in the past. Because the second time I killed Ridley, I knew that he had to grab me because I only beat Super Metroid once as a kid and I never touched it until I feel like 2 years ago. I would assume that I probably didn't know he had to grab me, but I probably wasn't that good of a gamer and probably did get grabbed and he just died.
I mean, kid me also thought that the game was completely soft locked when I went down into the Brinstar E-tank area with
The animals, yeah.
the Edecuns, yeah.
It's
Literally
even so
started the
rude that
game
they put
over because
a
I thought my save file was bricked.
Oh, but they also put a save file right there, so even if you do like autopilot save there, you're
Yep.
kind of screwed. Well, 100% major collection. Woo! Alright, boss rush time, baby. Kill Ridley. Kill Mother Brain. Escape. Alright, well, while we're waiting for Mole to make their way to Ridley and Soha to make the grim realization that Varya ain't here, Chief.
Yeah.
Let's start thinking about escape. How long is it gonna take, you think?
So Mother Brain was in what? Meridia?
Mother Brain was indeed in Meridia. From what I remember, it was
and Ship was
fairly close to the exit there, and then they have to go through Torian to get back to Ship.
So we got like 1.5 regions worth of running to do. Basically.
Yeah, but Ship is basically right there after exiting Torian.
Right. That's why I said 1.5. I'm counting it as like a quarter region for Meridia and a quarter region for Wrecked Ship, plus all of Turian.
Yeah, 140 seems fine. It all depends on how far away Mother Brain is in. I think it was the Wrecked Ship shaft they're in. And the Wrecked Ship shaft, much like Big Pink, is a fairly slow room to go through on this cave. Just the back and forth,
Yeah.
So Soha now refilling their HP. They need to fight Dragon and escape. Now I assume, are they? They're not killing Spore Spawn. I was thinking, are they gonna kill Spore Spawn on their way to Ridley?
Did it even connect that way?
It did. Because it eventually loops back to worst room in the game, and worst room in the game top left door eventually leads to Ridley.
Gotcha.
It was also, I think, straight up just the slower path.
For sure.
Even if Spore Spawn was dead.
I don't know. If Spore Spawn was dead, maybe it's faster. Maybe.
Oh. Because with going through Spore Spawn room, you have more door transitions you're going through. You have to do a little bit of a loop back to it. Meanwhile, worst room of the game is just a straight shot up. With high jump space, screw, you're just shooting up that room real fast. But that's just semantics. Who knows, maybe my cousin could go faster the right way than left.
Huh?
Oh. No, the joke of like, my cousin could do this back in... It's something that's always said when...
Gotcha.
When Oates is like complaining about like, yeah, we can't do that. And then some chatter is just like, well, my cousin could do that.
Gotcha.
Alright, so 20 shots for Ridley, 10 till he's red. Maybe we'll burn some supers. I don't think so. Well, they might.
There's
I'd
probably
say...
somewhere to refill your supers before Mother Brain. But
Yeah, they pass by Ship, so I would be blasting my supers.
I didn't see, because there's a Turian connector right there. I didn't see if they would just go back to the ship and wreck Ship, or if they would just keep going in Turian.
But Mole just does their classic KPDR stuff where they kill Ridley with full beam and just call it a day.
Okay, Amplify, it could be worse. I got one of my friends to play Super Metroid not that long ago. She's way younger than this game is. She missed Charge Beam and went to Kraid and had to missile kill Kraid because she didn't have charge.
To be honest, charge is okay to overlook,
As
especially
as
before
a
you go to
completely
crate.
new player.
Yeah, that does suck a little bit. Ooh, so I was going the wrong
Kraid
way.
took
Drake.
her like 4 tries because of that.
You can farm on crate.
You can. She tried.
So Mole on their way back to Mother Brain. Are they picking up this X, or do they know it's power bombs? They probably
I think
know
they know
that
it's power bombs from the first time through.
Yep. Okay, they're skipping by ship, I believe, because ship is to the top right of that major that's on their mini-map, which is,
Yeah.
if you're here, quite a ways away.
And
I think it's
she had like
just
15 missiles, amigo. It was brutal. The worst was because she's seen me do map randos, she kept trying to do things she's seen me do in map rando seeds without the real know-how of how or why.
yeah, that was just me, and that's just me in general when I play SF. I was like, I've seen Oats do this, I've seen Nido do this. How does it work? I don't know. Oh, Soha's now making her way to Varia. I do wonder what actually locked Varia away, because Varia could have been grabbed very early then. I guess it was just
It was just
slow.
power bombs.
Oh, it was powerbomb locked, yeah. But that's basically just after Fantoon. You
Yep.
could technically then go grab it. I think at that point there were so many majors outstanding, you're just thinking, well, that's probably X-ray, right?
I think both runners just straight up overlooked it.
Fantoon was pretty late, yeah, that's true. But still, it's...
Alright, so we get Zeb skip from mulfok, clean first try.
As if he does that multiple times.
Hey, I do it almost every seed, and I still mess it up sometimes.
Oh yeah, very true. Me too. So 11 shots with their powerbomb count. No, 12 technically.
So let's get those guesses in chat. We had a minute 40 earlier. I'm going to go...
145 for me.
I guessed 145 on the weekly yesterday and was wrong, so I'm going to guess higher than my gut says. I'm going to say 205.
This is game one,
This is game 1.
Yes.
Alright, and what's that timer?
110.
110.
Oh, they're right at the top of wreck ship shaft. Yeah, that shaves off a clean 30 seconds. So technically, 06 GTO got it with their 69.
Yeah.
The rare meme pick actually being correct.
You love to see it. Clean hero shot by mulfok.
Yep, that's not a medium.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is that is an actual hard logic trick. You can't be expected to do that in medium.
Yeah, the medium would probably expect them to run all the way around. So that would be a very, very much different escape timer.
Yes.
But get your GGs in the chat.
All right.
GG. With the 53, I would say. And
Something like that.
saying it. All things considered, the death Soha took, they weren't that far behind.
Yeah, just had Ridley left at that point, had gotten Varia, and Full Beam was on the way to Ridley.
Yep. So I would say if they didn't die and also went and collected Varia, I think they would be killing Mother Brain by the time Mole finished. I think that was about the gap they had. Welcome back. We are now back here. 1-0 for mulfok. Game 2, they have Soha has picked the Pirates game mode. So what does this mean? It means that instead of our normal G4 bosses, all the runners have to do is run around and find the pirates room, being Mini Crate, the Ninja or Metal Pirates. We have the Plasma Pirates, and then we have, last but not least, we have, let me think, Pit Room Pirates. And then they still have to do the normal run to Mother Brain, kill her, and escape. But you know, that's details.
It means that instead of having to worry about Ridley, they really only need to find one of the methods to kill Plasma Pirates, because they're pretty limited in scope in how you can kill them, and get Mother Brain kill capability.
Yeah, it's mostly Plasma and Metal Pirates are the two main ones. For Plasma Pirates, you need a way to escape the room, and indeed a way to kill them. Escaping the room can be done in numerous ways. You can have speed, you have space jump, bomb jumps, high jump with the wall jump. Gravity suit in gravity suit room.
In gravity suit room, not even randomized.
Oh, a nice skin from Soha.
I love it. I love seeing people using the more whimsical or different sprites, the ones that are not even vaguely Samus-like.
Yep. I really like the Opposition Force one. It is Samus-like, but I think that's like, I think my favorite one to use. So I can see why Gravity Suit was placed where it is. All these lovely little AV rooms. Oh, Moldian got a little sniped. Yeah.
Those things are jerks. The Evers love to snipe you.
Yeah, and those Sandfalls don't help. Yeah. What I've started doing in these AV rooms is I've noticed that if I just walk, don't run, and just jump, I get through the room left to right, right to left without getting sniped. Because that way, by just walking, I don't overshoot jumps. I know that I can make it with gravity, of course. With suitless, it's a different story.
To answer the question in chat, there is a very small amount of short charge, I think, in medium. It's like 23 tiles, which is basically just a like very loose start pressing run after you start running kind of short charge.
Yeah, I don't actually think medium expects short charges. I think it just expects maybe one tap. Yeah, hard definitely expects a few short charges, like either a stutter or a 2-tap or like 1-tap. Here we see Mole trying to get a cheeky snail clip, gets hit for his troubles. Gary taking his stacks.
Yeah, it's very lenient. I think all medium requires is just the types of short charges where you're walking and then you press run.
Yeah, maybe like a 1-tap. Morph Ballroom is in logic, main hall isn't. Yeah, that's probably, I think, like 1-tap or maybe stutter territory. So here we also see Soha doing the same.
And there's the speed down the sand
and their speed that puts it into the logic. So I'm giving it one more try. And I think, yeah, that's gone. Yeah. Oh, but Mole is in a tricky, precarious situation. They're about to get a lovely little gift from the Aveers, and they don't have the HP to survive it. Yeah!
Rip. Both runners dying in perfect sync.
Dej. So luckily there's the Kago room on the right where they can farm. Part of the Forgotten Highway.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course. The puffer, that was a thing they could also do indeed. Damage boost. So that dev does put Soha in the lead, but it is very early on in the seed. So, I want to highlight, with speed, technically, the only room they can do Plasma Pirates at this point. because they can take the one hit from the red pirate and then get a sword charge at the bottom and then kill every single pirate there. But the escaping then becomes a problem. Well, technically they could also kill without taking a hit, but whatever. Is it possible to spin jump air there? Ooh, I don't know, Ample. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So Soha here filling up after taking the Avir hit. Speed very much points them back to Aqueduct. Aqueduct probably has either Morph or the next major that brings them to Morph. Oh! Soha going for the
land
very...
on the Evir.
Well, that's technically less
alive,
damage, I
though.
believe. Oh, very nice short charge by Soha. Technically faster if you hit it there first try. And an E-Tank to refill. Very nice. Finding their supers. And we are in Brinstar, so remember, we are still in depth setting, so very much the middle of the world.
Yeah, this is one where the way to go could be either way, and you just don't know until you find it.
So, Mole actually going to save first. I don't mind it. I would have grabbed the items and then run to save, but that's semantics. Semantics. So let's see where they're going to be taking their newfound items. Probably down the pit or back to the save room. Very well.
I think we might see mulfok checking the other sand pit now.
Ooh, that is very true. However, we don't know how that connects back, and it might just be super locked.
Which is why the save, I think.
Yes. As I can see on the minimap, it's not. So they are scot-free. Another X.
Super Zor PB's here.
Yes, sir. No spring ball this time.
Nope, no spring ball, no bombs.
This turnaround is in hard logic. I think it was a recent addition.
Yep.
This 3-tile wall jump, I've hit it. I despise it. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
And so I was just not even going for it. Doesn't find it worth the 2 power bombs to grab the missiles. And honestly, I quite agree. However, these butterflies do have a decent power bomb drop rate. Ugh.
Do they? I thought it was the same as the other bugs.
I thought it was higher.
I don't know. I'm sure someone will reference the speedrun wiki and tell us the exact drop rate soon.
Right, so Mole actually going up to the map. I'm wondering, because they won't have enough power bombs to be able to... Oh no, they do. Oh well, there's a crab. There are crabs right here, so that's our power bomb farm.
All right, fine words. I'll do it. Trying to weaponize chat to do my work for me. It's not
Unfortunate. They are lazy. Ungrateful.
Alright, those were the Zoas, so yeah, they actually have 4% base power bomb drop rate, so it'd be 8% in map rando, because they're doubled.
I am not stupid. Well, I am still stupid.
Which is, it is twice as high as any other farm bug.
Spazer, our beloved. So I hear filling up real quick. It is good to have some energy in your reserves if you have them. remember, people, if your reserves get triggered, you might just get double hit. So be careful.
Often we'll get double hit.
Almost every time. Also, if you're in a heated run, it's always better to refill yourself than instead of letting it refill for you, because you still be taking heat damage whilst the auto refill is going off.
The big exception being if there is a cutscene trigger that is being played when your reserves go off, such as the Ridley death animation or Acid Chozo.
Yes. Also, for example, main hall with the reserve becomes that's a funny thing to know, is that a reserve tank with main hall, you can just survive going up the elevator because it will trigger at the top
until you arrive at the top.
Which, of course, would be very rude if then both doors to the left and right would be something like, I don't know, Key Hunters and Three Musketeers. That has never happened to me. No, what are you talking about?
All right, we've got a map on Soha.
We've already seen the map on Mole.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I hadn't seen it when Mole got it.
I just saw the major, but we got a little distracted. So I didn't see a X on the map, so no pirates yet. I did see, however, a major in Croc Escape, which is not something they can grab quite yet. Technically doable with Speed Booster if you hit that insane stutter 4-tap or something. But I think the logical thing to do would be actually use Screw Attack somewhere and grab, I don't know, something like Grapple, Space Jump, High Jump, maybe Varia and Bomb Jumping. Lots of ways to grab that major there.
I mean, what are you talking about? Surely both these runners are experienced in grabbing spike suits to be able to break logic, right?
Ah, but of course, I didn't realize we had proteges of Ralex here. So another thing to note when it comes to the pirates objectives, the pit room pirates actually don't appear until you have morph and missiles. Or you awaken the planet? I'm not sure. I know that clearing pit room awakens planet, but I'm not sure if they appear if planet has been
If the planet's
awakened.
already awake, they appear anyway, I believe.
Okay, but pit room is usually one of the rooms people use to awaken the planet. Simply because it has an item, so it pops up in a lot of seasons like, oh well, might as well pick the item. Oh, whoops, I have to kill all the pirates now to be able to escape. Lots of access to the right of Fish Tank, Taco Tank, into Mission Impossible, into Climb Supers, which is technically all possible. Alright, so here we have Wordsayer, a local expert in the chat, saying that indeed you do need the missiles and morph.
He's a lot better than I am, so I'll take his word for it.
He's not better than I am, but he knows more obscure stuff.
It's been a while since I've managed to beat words in a seed.
I love that Shine Spark sprite from Soha. That's great. Oh, Mole going for the frame perfect? No, never mind. They're just sparking up. Okay. Am I actually higher rated than Words on the current Season 5 leaderboard?
There's no way, right? Words
I've only
like
done
2K
2 races. Yeah, but I've only done 2 races, and I've played really well on both of them. I am 1 place above him. I am 13 points
hilarious.
higher.
That's hilarious.
I am better than Words.
There you go. It's canon.
I've played 1 weekly, and then I beat Techno by 3 seconds, and that's all I've done. Oh, Mole messing up the speed charge. Let's focus on the race at hand and not about my ability to be better than Words.
Okay, but trash talking words is fun, so
yeah.
I understand.
All right, so the fact that they find high jump, I want to point with this health, it might be logical to grab Croc Escape Major, depending on if the rooms before or after are non-heated. Because with high jump and speed, they can do the speedy jump to get up there. So it wouldn't surprise me if that is something like a Varia suit. But it could also be very much something like a Spring Ball, a Grapple, a Plasma, a Charge, an Ice, I don't know. Wait, would you also beat Techno? Maybe Techno is just bad at the game. Oh, more! Bonked the door.
Oh!
Barely died. Didn't get the
Literally
impressive
died
room.
from bonking the door before it fully opened.
Yeah. There we go. Much cleaner. Yeah. I think so. I might be just going to be making the same play. They are turning around. They might just decide to go farm up a bit and then go for it, because that room is definitely logical to go through with what they have. Plenty of health, plenty of items. Ooh, don't hug the crab.
These crabs are not your friends.
If they're not friends, why are they friend-shaped?
Okay.
Ooh, no supers. Unfortunately. You lose. Turn around.
One of my friends literally plays a song called Friend Shape while she sets up stream every time. So that's what I think
Meanwhile,
of whenever
Soha
I hear someone
has
say that.
blinded their way into Kraid.
With only 4 supers and no,
It is doable. You can
one
quick
hit the
kill with
claw.
crates.
You can, but the farm rate's really bad.
Yeah. I actually only
That's why
go
I
for
was
the...
cringing.
Yeah, I only go for the 4 super quick kill on Kraid. I have never bothered learning the one with the 2 missiles. I should. But,
Don't feel bad. The only quick kill I've ever done on Kraid is with Plasma.
Ah.
The 2 charge shot quick kill. It's the only version I've ever successfully done.
So, Mole, after using their one hard-won super missile, decides to turn around. There's nothing there. Or they might just need another one.
I think they're just trying to get a super.
Oh, so I missed. Shut the eye, not the mouth.
There's the super. Second pancake has it.
So I recently learned that the grapple enemies in Everest are super drops.
Yep.
They drop supers. I never knew that.
How amp, I think, is what they're called.
You tell me.
I do have that page still open in another tab. Let's look.
Luckily,
Yep,
we have Cax here. So that's a powerbomb farm, and the caterpillars here are powerbomb farms.
All right, is third time the charm?
Taking it
Opts to
slow,
just
very
play it
wise.
safe.
Yeah.
It's faster to let Kraid stand up, not even try the quick kill, and play it safe than it is to run back here and try again.
Yes, sir. And I was about to mention, this could be a turn-off save with Fantoon. So Fantoon right here. Oh, West Ocean. But of course Fantoon is in West Ocean. Well, I'm
Where
not
else
sure if
would
he's in West...
Fantoon ever be?
Ah, but of course, in West Ocean.
It was an older version of the maps, but I remember, I think it was Lopter did an analysis on the map pool at one point, and Fantoon in West Ocean was actually something like a third of seeds.
I think it was more. It was like 80-something%.
That's if the map is in
Oh,
West
right.
Ocean.
If it is, the map is there, yeah.
But just Fantoon being in West Ocean at all was something like 30-something%.
Ew. I started playing.
The map pool's been updated since then, so I don't think that number's accurate anymore.
Yeah. I've started playing in Season 4, but I remember watching Season 3 with the funny warehouse seeds. Oh boy, those were some great times. But let's see. More supers.
Alright.
So technically, if Mole manages to find... even more supers.
Even more.
Yeah. Charge Ice Varia and they can finish. It's just 3 items. Just find those and just finish the game. Kill all the pirates.
I mean, with current loadout, they really just need enough E-tanks to survive Mother Brain.
And a way to kill her, so
and
charge.
a way to kill her.
Yep. Granted, currently they would then have to break zaps, run out, refarm, unless they get a spike suit or have a runaway for Mother Brain.
Yeah, there could be a runway. We don't know yet.
So Fantoon not being an objective doesn't mean you don't have to kill him. But map info is worth so much that it is worth to go kill Fantoon.
It's worth
Also,
the time to kill Fantoon versus
I just
the time
realized
spent running around.
Yeah, I just realized Soha took 3 times to kill Kraid when Kraid's not even an objective.
Yeah, it didn't even click in my brain. You're right.
I just realized, and I think they also only just now realized. But you know, maybe they killed him just for the love of the game. That's what I do with Spore Spawn.
Is that love? Sounds like hate to me.
I mean, Spore Spawn always gets skipped. I like to look him in the eye when I kill him. I don't let the planet do my dirty work for me.
Yeah, you just play the long game, and you're like, eventually I'm gonna run into that miracle seed that happens once or twice a season, where Spore Spawn is not only mandatory but looks terrible, so no one does it, and you win the lobby because of.
I have done multiple times where I kill Spore Spawn and I get rewarded with a good major, some supers that I was looking for, or just a quicker route to the map than running around. Is it always worth it? No. Do I keep doing it? Yes.
We had one in Season 4 where you had to kill Spore Spawn, not even for Spore Spawn itself, but to unlock a return route from a very, very long loop.
Oh, I think I remember that one where a lot of people got mad at that, yeah.
Yes. It was literally a loop through like 4 separate regions.
Yeah, those are some wild times with those wonky loops. So here we have X's. So this is Mini Kraid. Mini Kraid. What do we need to do Mini Kraid? Well, we just need a way to kill the pirates. Because Kraid can be damaged with just a pea shooter. Ways to kill the Mini Kraid pirates. We are looking at charge shots, any beam, missiles, super missiles, power bombs, normal bombs, screw attacks, speed. Am I missing something?
I think that's everything.
I think it's literally every damage source that isn't a pea shooter.
Yep, that sounds right.
Funnily enough, there was, I think, a slight mistake in the medium settings. It got patched now, it's fixed, where from right to left was hard, but left to right was medium with bombs. Because the bomb kill on the pirates was a hard strat, but it was like labeled incorrectly where it could technically pop up on medium. In the meanwhile, Soha has managed to find their way to plasma pirates. Whilst Mole is killing Bot Swoon for the love of the game.
It's a Brinstar connector.
And I got plenty of supers. And just... Ooh, one more? One more?
This is why I hate Bot Swoon.
Come on, Mole, don't miss.
Oh my god.
Nope. I'm at the edge of my seat. Oh!
One more!
And they got 3 more missiles to retry in case.
1 health.
Oh, they got the reserve. Oh, meanwhile, Soha perished. Ooh. 1 HP in a dream. Meanwhile, Soha perished in a dream.
Has to go do plasma pirates again.
Now with screw attack and high jump, it's not that bad.
No, it's not. It's just annoying.
As much as it's fun to look at Mole doing mini bosses for the love of the game, Soha is knocking out their second objective. So they might just be ahead even so.
The one place that it feels like mulfok is ahead is mulfok is much closer to being able to kill Mother Brain.
Yes, they are closer to go mode, very much so. More supers, they got well, they got the same amount of health. Well, charge beam for Soha is actually, I'd say, more important.
Yeah. With Wave Spazer, that's enough for Mother Brain. It's not a fast fight, but it's not like Mother Brain's hard.
It's doable. That's the important thing. They're in criteria now. I think they should be able to get the map. Oh, don't do that. That's slow. So they turned around after they got here. No ammo. Oh, a revert out. Yeah, I find this an odd decision. They might just either going to here to refill and then do crates. But charge spacers. Or wait, they don't have charge. Granted, farming up missiles in the crate fight is kind of slow.
Where is mulfok going?
I think they're refilling here to go kill crate and then to go find the map in criteria and see if there's objectives there. As Wirtz is saying, indeed, there's more doors in Main Street to check. Oh, they've managed to clear out all of Rek's ships. Soha hasn't done that yet, but Soha can just sit here and vibe and kill Reverse Botsoon. It's not a fast fight, but it's better than having to revert if you miss your last super.
Yeah.
So are they quite literally just running back here to... Yeah, they're farming these cacks to go kill Kraid. I find this very odd. But you know what? It might just work out for them. I have no clue.
I don't know. At this point, I think we're just along for the ride.
Yep. Oh, barely didn't make the graph jump to the door. Unfortunate. An ammo refill. Now, boy, do they need that. This is a fun seed. Actual big divergence happening. Wreck ship first or criteria first. Very nice quick kill from Mole. Good drops from Kraid, but it doesn't really matter. Big reward. Very quick indeed. Alright, boys. Get your weightings in the chat. We're going on a Shack Tool adventure. Which I assume Soha has already done.
I think so, yeah.
Because there was no other way to map from what I saw, so... Let's see what they're grabbing. Probably, by the time they're done in Wreck Ship, they probably have a very similar looking loadout to Mole. So there's GT. GT is an objective in 2 other game modes, mini bosses and chozos.
Yep.
It is
not
your
in this one.
Yeah, not in this seed. Could of course in any seed could always be hiding some good old progression. Or just, you know, the only way back. Yeah, I agree with you, Words. This is a these are some weird decision-making skills, but I assume that's Techno at the helm just kind of yelling at Molv like, oh, do this, that's slow. Or like, no, don't do that, that's slow. Let's just go kill Kraid. Oh, whoops, we got a farm. Whoops.
That does sound like something Techno would do.
I mean, cut the guy some slack. He's sick, okay? He's not in his right mind. Well, here we get to see some map. Well, here they go. 2 majors, 2 objectives, wave and charge, plasma pirates, and mini crate. So all we're looking for is metal pirates and pit pirates, which are both 3-tile rooms. However, pit pirates has a item in the bottom left.
Yep. Whereas Metal Pirates has locked doors and heat.
All pirate rooms have locked doors on the map, I believe.
Right. But there's a couple other 3-tile heat rooms, so the locked doors are easy spot.
Is there? But I think all the other 3-tile heat rooms have some other way to signify that it's not metal pirates. Let me see.
It doesn't matter because it's an objective, so it's an X anyway.
Yeah, the only 3-tile heated rooms are Flower House and Ridley Farm, which have acid at the bottom.
Isn't
Or lava, I believe. Sorry.
Isn't the what are they called?
The Magdalites
room?
Yeah, that has lava at the bottom. So Flower House, Ridley Farm have acid, which is the dithering, and Magdalite has lava at the bottom, which is a dark line.
Gotcha.
It's also why Frog Speedway, you can notice it's the only 8-tile room in the game, I believe, without any other stuff in it. Or it's just in general the only 8-tile room.
I feel like the longest Metroid room is only 7 tiles, so I think you're right.
No, they're both 6. Both Metroid rooms are 6 tiles.
Are they?
Yeah, I have the logic page open, I can look at them. X-Ray Hall is 8 tiles, yeah, but X-Ray Hall isn't, a single-tiled room. Main Hall is an elevator, and also acid.
All right, what's wrecked ship map show us? We already saw
Nothing. Well, Dragon's there. Go kill him. You have charge. You got grab. You can do it. You got speed as well. If you turn off Spacer, you can do the X Factor kill strat. The 2 rounds. Landing sign, the only 9 tile. You know what? I believe it.
Isn't landing site such a big room that some of the game-breaking glitches, like the ones that they use for crazy glitched runs, don't actually work in that room because they can't load memory correctly?
Probably. I do know that technically you can do. I recently saw the pacifist Super Metroid video where somebody did complete the game without killing a single enemy.
Yeah.
And they did that weird strat in landing zone where you go out of bounds and wrong warp to somewhere.
There was all sorts of crazy stuff in that video. It's a fun watch, but it's
a
also
good
very
watch.
much this is not a run a human can actually complete.
Yeah.
It's definitely done in tasks.
Yeah, well, the biggest red flag is simply the bomb Terizo skip. Unless you manage to call up Drewski.
I was gonna say, technically that has been done by a human.
Not RTA though, it was with save states in the practice hack.
I know.
Yeah, that 30 Hz arm pumping into a 50-50. Love it. So, Soha in Brinstar on their way to the next zone to get some more info and on their objectives. And Mole hot on their heels. So Mole being at 4+1 technically only needs 1 more tank to be able to do Mother Brain.
Yep.
And
with
honestly,
charging these beams and this many supers, I would say they're just straight up ready for Mother Brain once they get that extra tank.
Granted, the Rinkas, the French fries, the onion rings, they all do a significantly higher amount of damage. So, for sure, if I were in their situation, I would be looking at 2 tanks. But 2 tanks is way easier to find than, specifically Varia.
Yeah.
You got Doorstock once in a run. Oh, wow. I did not know that. You know, I love just checking Drewski's run every now and then because you just never know when during practice he just pulls out, oh, check out this task strat, and then just spends 20 minutes just trying to do a task strat and just hits it. It's like, look, I did it. My favorite is like an evil pit room he did with like the double CWJ. It's disgusting. Oh, yo, we doing bowling? Yo,
Looks that
logical
way.
bowling. Let's go!
Love to see it.
Are they doing it
And yeah,
just for
Old
the
Man
tank and the
Sunshine,
X?
I agree. Those things do deal damage. That's why I'm the size I am.
Yikes. All the non-objectives. All sheep, you didn't see my my race where I had to do 8 objectives to be able to complete the game. All G4, even though it was Chozo's. Ooh,
I
missed
don't
the
know. I
mockball to
liked
go under that Metroid.
we had one in the winter tournament where there was bowling was an objective, but the exit of bowling forced you to do both Ridley and GT.
Ooh, isn't that just the greatest? Yummy.
It was so funny. It was a secret 6 objective seed.
E-tank and power bombs. I actually don't mind because the power bombs does put you close. Oh, did they need to do that to? Okay, they didn't need to, but I think they're going to Torian, and this might have just been faster to do to get to Torian than the whole run around along the bottom. Meanwhile, I see X's on Soha's
Especially since you want to
screen.
pick up those power-ups anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that's Mother Brain in Norfair with, I think that's Metal Pirates in Norfair.
Looked
I
like
think
it.
I
I
saw
saw
metal-
3-tile X objectives, so...
Yeah, and I didn't see an item below it, I think.
Oh, were both pirate rooms there?
No, I saw one for sure, and I think that's
Chat saying
metal.
pit room's also there.
Oh, really? Well, then I think Soha might just be taken. Well, they're fairly far away from doing Mother Brain. No, not enough tanks or
Soha needs to
Varia.
find either Varia or 3 more tanks, no matter what.
Yes, sir. And meanwhile, Mole snagging plasma does help, but
Yeah,
not the.
it's nice. It doesn't really change anything. It's just nice.
So here we see that indeed pirates, much like Metroid's, just very much an equalizer. No hard bosses to really do. It's just your Mother Brain. It's all about that info. You know, what if Varia's here? What if Ice is here as well, then?
That's true, because both runners are in...
Well, at least Mole gets quick Torian.
There isn't a runway, so they're in a Zeb kill situation.
Zeb kill, spike suit. I know Mole can get a spike suit. He's done it in the Dragon room a few times. I know he can do it. Oh, so watch yourself. Acid hurts. Wow, Torian's got nothing except health. And Ridley. There's an X there. More power bombs. Crystal Flash, let's go! I would take one of the tanks, yeah, maybe even 2. I take this one and the one in Botsun E-Tank, I believe. It's just nice to have that insurance. Oh, Soha!
Oh no! I don't remember how far back his save was.
Well, it's in Norfair, so...
Not too bad, then.
But he might have to go collect a few items again. Alright, so not that far.
No.
Oh, there's ice. Ice is big.
All right. Zebs are no
Because-
longer a barrier for Soha.
Yeah, Soha just needs health. That's all they need. And they need it desperately.
Yup.
Well, oh, very
first
nice.
try gate glitch. And we got a
And
tank
there's the
here.
tank.
Is it real or is it a reserve?
I'd say it's a reserve.
Nope, it's a
Oh,
real one. Okay.
we've seen so many tanks on Mole's part without more reserves.
I always cry a bit when I go for a tank in the search of the heal and it's a reserve, and I'm just like, oh, guess I'll die then.
Oh, very nice using the plasma beam to iframe through the key hunters.
Yeah, it feels a little unnecessary when you have screw attack. But
It is
cool.
faster because you can just keep running. If you jump with screw, you land and lose your momentum.
That's true.
And like Words is saying, that was very much the KPDR strat for killing the musketeers. Oh, don't die to the Veers. However, I think with that beam they didn't die because they're missing the damage from ice. What?
Sounds about right.
The way he did it was slower. Yeah, probably did the strat to kill them such that you can then do the power bomb without lag. So, Major there, that could very well be Varia. That Major in Croc Escape. And if he is at full HP, well, not just full HP, if he has some HP, he can grab it.
Soha with a clean speed booster kill on the first metal pirate.
Very nice. I still need to actually learn the proper setup for that. I know it's possible. I just never bother to actually practice it.
I just super kill him.
Yeah, same. Or just plasma beam, you know.
I mean, sure, if I have it, but...
So, oh yeah, and
pretty
pit room is
easy to
right
super
there.
kill. So that's
Oh,
all
that's a
objectives
lot
for
of
Soha.
majors.
Just needs to get to the point where they can kill Mother Brain.
Yep. And there's 3 majors there, and plasma isn't one of them. And ice isn't also one of them because he's already had that. So
Yep.
Could
If
well
one of them
just
is
be
Varia, that's
everything.
go mode. If it's not, still needs E-Tanks or go hunt for Varia, but I think at this
Yep.
point you would definitely just go find the E-Tanks.
There's 2 there he can grab, and that's all he needs. I saw 2. Granted, they were both at the other ends of the zone.
In horrible
But-
locations.
Yeah, but if he grabs 1 major and 1 tank, he has to go to that other side anyway for the majors there. So, we'll have to see. We also have to see if Mol even decides to go to the correct zone. They might just go to Meridia instead and be even further behind on... And they are.
That is exactly what's happening.
And this is like the nature of map rando sometimes. You don't really make a wrong decision in your mind when you're playing. But you could just lose because you just don't go
Yeah.
to the correct zone.
Sometimes it's just a literal 50-50 and you guess wrong.
I hope. Luckily, there's Meridia connectors to Norfair, so they're not that far removed. So
There's
bombs
bombs.
being here means VAR is more and more likely to be here in Norfair.
Yeah.
Maps past lava dive, they can do that. So recently I've started learning how to do lava dive suitless, or with just Varia. It's quite a tricky undertaking. I can see why those aren't in the hard tricky rule set. And here they see there's one more major they can grab, and whoa, that's a lot of X's and O's. And they might have peaked that major when they came in, so I think they're realizing what's going on. While also finding all the heated rooms. Luckily, they have the tanks for it. Base jump. So Varia's here in Norfair. So I think we might just be seeing game 3. Ooh, that major is past Wasteland. I think the might just want you to Crystal Flash to grab it. There's plenty of ammo available to Crystal Flash and go back. Oh, I'm all seeing the bad news. All majors and all objectives there. Granted, they are go mode, so they only need to knock out the objectives. They can skip Varia, so they can skip the farm. And with Space Jump, movement through rooms is going to be a lot quicker. More supers also makes it so that ice isn't that much of a commitment. So Soha does need to spend a lot of time farming, which eats away at their lead. Yeah. I do still think they're ahead, but the lead's quickly closing. I think the E-Tank they found in Wasteland was a reserve. If there was a normal E-Tank, they might have just been able to go through and get out. But without that third power bomb pack, they can't even have Crystal Flash as an option to grab that major and get out, which could very well just be Varia. Meanwhile, Mol finds the E-Tank they need to be able to just fill up, so they don't have to spend time farming. It's gonna be a tight finish.
Yeah, it's I had to step away for a moment, so I've missed what is Soha doing at this point?
Soha tried to grab the major near Wasteland, but didn't have the HP quite to go in and out. Simply because they do lack the, million tanks that Mol has, and Crystal Flash requirements. So they have to run all the way around just to refill to try again. And that is giving Mol all the time in the world to just use those majors he got to close the gap. Because Mol did find another super pack along the way, a health refill in the form of another E-Tank, which also makes the Mother Brain fight more easy. Here we go, even more supers. And Ice might just be on the way out. I don't believe it was, but it might also just be on the way back.
I was gonna say, if I'm Soha at this point, yeah, it's bare minimum health for it, but I would just go Mother Brain.
Yeah, they have the bare minimum, yeah, and they're going. This is still gonna be a nail-biter, though. Simply for the fact that just one wrong onion ring barrage, and it's all over.
Yeah, just gotta stop making excuses and execute.
Yep. So it's 10 shots and all their supers. Should be very doable. And like words is saying, it is very losable. Just an annoying meatball here. A sly little french fry there. I think they got it. Alright, folks.
Let's get those
There's
guesses.
the ketchup. Ketchup. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're dead.
Oh
They're dead.
no, they're
They're
dead.
dead. Oh, no.
Oh no.
How far back
That's
are they?
tragic.
It's
Everything
just a run-
executed perfectly until the hamburger.
Oh, that little
Meatball.
sly little meatball explosion. Well, they saved, yeah, but oh, it's a tie race to the finish, everyone. Oh, and Mole going. I think this is ice.
This one's ice.
Yeah. I think they're right. They're gonna be right on their heels. I don't think the full beam combo actually makes the fight much faster for them. But space jump allows there to go to gauntlet way faster. It's ooh.
The
also
biggest
Mole-
difference maker is just mulfok has tons of energy to be able to mess up and not die.
I think also their ammo count. Look at that. They have slightly higher. Look at that. They have
Yeah.
more supers. Granted, that all comes down to just one less charge shot, maybe. All right. Why are we killing Metroids, everyone? Oh, just the farm to get to full. But yeah, this is gonna be close. It's basically gonna come down to escape, I'd say.
It may very well.
Oh, and look at that, having to take the Rinka hits and now another turret shot. Mole's got tons of health. Soha's got to play careful again. Granted, with the, million supers they have.
This is real close.
Oh, this is a butt
All right,
clencher.
chat.
That death really set them back. Ugh.
Chat, let's get the timer guesses in there. You guessed first last time, so I'm gonna guess. Let's see, it was in. The ship was in like nowhere, wasn't it? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna stick with my guess from last time. 205.
205. I actually kind of forgot where ship was. I think it was very much at the start of the seed. Oh yeah, Mole's got the kill way earlier. Way less charge shots and more supers. So Mole's even ahead now. I'd say 210. Nah,
Price
215.
is right at
215. 215. No, just a straight up guess of just. I think 2 minutes is a little too little for how probably far the ship is. But it isn't like gonna be a wild 3-minute one. 220.
220.
They're 5 seconds off. Nobody won. Alright, and this is gonna be we stare at map. How do we get the ship? It's all the way a wreck ship at the top of the world, baby. Alright, here we go. We racing. I think Mole still got it, but one miss route, one revert to the start of escape.
Hard tricky escapes are not free, even though if they're not usually very difficult.
They're not free, no. I usually like to see it as you're allowed one mistake.
Yeah, basically.
Ooh. Oh, look at those ledge grabs. Oh, that's that KPDR coming in. Oh,
I'm just a little sad that this is, because this is a race, neither runner is going to just save the animals for swag. They were right there, one room away from ship.
oh man. Quick, let me hop in that Discord. Save the animal, coward! I remember there was actually one time we were all in voice chat with Finn when he was in a race, and you go right, animals, you go left, ship. So we said, yo, save the animals. And so he went in, saved the animals, and when he was leaving the animal room, he got sniped.
That's so mean.
I think he still would have gotten a snipe even if he went to ship, but... oh, Mole went the wrong way.
Both runners are having troubles figuring out routing for this escape.
Oh, Soha's ahead. I think Soha went the wrong way. No, Mole's going the wrong way. Oh!
This is a nail biter now.
Oh my goodness.
Soha's got the lead.
Soha's got ahead again. Oh man. This lead's going back and forth this entire end game. I don't think it's a retry, but... Because ship is right there at the exit of Brinstar. Well, look at them. I think Soha's got it.
I think so.
Take a look at that.
Because it's just up from here and then to the left.
It's up, yeah, up the alley and left. Oh, look at that! Just they're both on the same elevator.
This is so close.
Just that one misroute and that pause to check what the
Good
direction
use
was.
of the hyper beam by Soha. Gets through there because that was the other barrier that could have happened.
Yeah.
Wow!
What a
close
what a
game,
finish!
too.
Oh my goodness! Oh.
What
My
an
heart's racing.
incredibly close game too. They are 2 seconds apart in the race time.
Oh my goodness! I saw the,
2
the corner of
seconds. Race time has 54:52 and 54:54.
My God, my heart is still beating a million miles a minute.
We get one more of these, guys.
It's 1-1, baby.
Hello, Speed Gaming. Welcome back. It's time for Game 3 between Soha and mulfok in this hard bracket of the Mentor Tournament. I'm Jack Soman once again. Mac Vanish is my co-commentator.
Yay!
And you want to explain what the settings are this time around for our viewers?
So, as you can see at the tracker, we got lovely Crocomire, Spore Spawn, Golden Torizo, and Botsoon are well-known mini-bosses. So, as just like the pirate objective, all you gotta do, knock these 4 out and head to Mother Brain. A lot of people like to say GT is the Ridley of this game mode. I very much disagree. I think the hardest boss in this game mode is Botsoon, simply because GT, you just get your Varia and your 1 super pack and he's done, or doable. Botsoon, you still gotta get that charge and that ammo. It's very much like Ridley. You can't farm. You just gotta go in and be able to get it done. Of course, I love me some Spore Spawn and Croc. Oh! I have to do unspeakable things to the green M&M. Anyway, so yeah. Besides that, it's just very much simple map rando. 4 objectives. Get them done, go to Mother Brain, finish. So this could also be one game mode where we end up seeing a suitless finish. Because GT is very much doable on just, what, 3+1 with charged plasma or 30, or like a good super count.
Something like that.
And speed, so all seeds, we've got speed fairly often, so we never actually had to worry about a speed lock.
That's a little bit of a bummer.
Yep.
Speed locks make for spicy turnarounds in these things.
Yep, or, you know, you just never know when somebody pulls out the G mode. A little X-ray climb here, a little R mode for stand up there. But, you know, you find speed, you run to Aqueduct, you get your majors, you progress. But, you know, with the save right there, we might just be seeing some more sandpit action.
Oh, but this time we might not, because sand pits with nothing are... I don't think you can get any of the items.
My cousin could,
I mean, sure.
but I'm debating if actually top left is doable with this runway. I believe it is.
It should be, yes. I've done it before. If I can do it, it's probably only in hard.
Yeah, I look at that. Oh, beautiful stutter into the water.
Super clean.
Yeah.
And then this
So, no
annoying
morphs.
jump.
Yeah, so no morph. Very nicely done by Mole. Meanwhile, Soha is finding some uses for super missiles. Firefly room with the tank.
Oh. All
Yeah.
of that execution by mulfok to be blocked by toilet into Everest.
Lovely. So we'll probably be seeing maybe high jump, ice, spring ball, reserve.
That doesn't let the runners progress.
Oh, Soha's got to watch out. The light's almost off.
Now the lights are off. That jump
Oh,
is so
very
much
nicely
harder
done.
with the lights off, and he gets it.
Mom, I'm scared. Turn on the lights.
So Amply, there's a few things that could make it doable, but high jump alone does not. High jump and ice would let you do it because you can use your super to knock the crab down and use it as a platform.
I think just ice might be able to do that. But I think just ice might be very hard. But you need ice.
Just ice is very hard because you have to ride the crab multiple times without high jump.
Yeah, I think ice and a jump assist, so high jump or spring ball.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Of course, a snore gravity suit. But you know who wants gravity suit when you have water?
Yeah.
There's so much cool tech you could do without gravity suit underwater.
And then high jump and spring ball also lets you get up Everest.
Mm-hmm.
Crossroom from dry, you don't even need high jump.
Yeah, for the right side you don't. For the left side, it does have some extra connotations for getting up to the hill.
Just depends on what the room below is. As long as because you just wall jump off the door transition and you make it to the hill.
I think just the wall jump of the door transition is technically very hard. They changed that.
Really?
Yeah, it's technically very hard.
Years.
Yeah, almost everybody does it, but it's technically very hard logic until you get some form of jump assist, I believe. So finding their power bombs in the Main Street Hall, and seeing all this water around, and the fact that we have not found any other water item, I dread the gravity, early gravity.
It
and
does
that would make
feel likely.
It's gonna feel like just a shame that it's just gonna be 3 early grav suits or 2 gravity seeds instead of, you know, a funny you get Varia early and it's just, well, here's a lot of water, figure it out. Alright, so stuck in the sand. There's multiple ways to escape. You can just do the down grab, but he did. You can also just mash bombs, which they don't have. And would you look at that? Main Street. All that hard work for nothing. But it's technically possible to escape that. Very nicely done. So, mulling it over on how to escape here. Waiting for the flea. Or just killing them. I thought for sure they'd use the iframes from a damage boost. Power bombs to turn on the lights. Interesting way to deal with that room. But it seems like they'll be following Soha in their trail. I am curious as to where actually they need to go now. So there's Wasteland to there, there's Main Street and Everest above them. It might straight up just be a go down the pit simply to just loop back to Aqueduct somehow. But without high jump, escaping the veers isn't really possible. Because the butterfly room leads to Main Street back here, so that isn't really progression.
I have no
We might
idea.
just not have seen the room to allow us to continue.
This is the situation where I just start. Okay, what doors can I reach? Let's try them until I figure it out or run out of doors.
Oh, very nice speedball, saving a power bomb from Soha. Oh, this looks like progression. That's a very nice speedball. I tend to mess that one up. I need to practice that little tap and jump.
I can't do speedballs to save my life.
Important to know, going up the tube is hard logic with certain item combinations, but the transition jump when the braking animation transition jump certainly is not.
Nope, that one is, I think, not modeled in logic because it's a permanent loss of access.
Yes, sir. However, with speed, you could get a spark to go up. However, you still need a way to reach the door. Ridley Farm with 1+1, very much doable and logical. If there's a refill on the left. Continuum past here is not. You need high jump to be able to get back. Oh,
Yep.
watch
I mean,
it.
it
So
can be done without, but it's not in
yes.
logic.
And they are dead.
Did that super missile just clip right through the side hopper?
No, the hitbox on the side hopper was he probably jumped kind of past it. Kind of jumped into it. Oh, it did?
Yeah, it looked like the super just clipped right through the side hopper.
I thought that the super went past and then the side hopper jumped, but you know, I wasn't really paying that much attention.
Rude side hopper. That's what happened there.
Yeah.
This time opting for the smarter strat of just take a damage boost off the small side hopper and get through the door. You don't need to kill them.
Yep. So important to know, all items they find here are technically out of logic.
Yep.
Ooh, Mole using their power bomb, well, they get one back.
But I fully support going out of logic like that to grab a map and revert. It's pretty much always correct to do that
Yes,
when you know
sir.
you can make the run.
Because now they know they just need to go to the right at the elevator for their next major.
You save so much time doing that one run and revert versus blinding the whole region.
You tell me about it. I may or may not have had a bad experience going out of logic and still having to blind.
I mean, I played a seed recently where just regular boss settings, but I was able to kill Fantoon, but I was not able to reach the map because it was in the crab room.
Ooh, tough.
And the map was in the top and Fantoon was in the bottom.
Right, so supers for Mole, however, they're gonna have to refill a little bit because they ain't got enough juice to make it back.
Varia acquired for Soha.
Yeah, that's big.
That's big. That takes a ton of the pressure off for GT.
Yeah,
Like
not
you were
just
saying,
GT.
It means that GT is basically just find the sweet spot and have super missiles.
Yep. Just charge now also works, of course. It's gonna be long and slow, but doable. Ooh, big bailout for Mole. Big bailout.
Just means you don't have to sit there for who knows how many minutes waiting for the 4% power bomb drop from the bugs.
Not just there is the confirmed drop in the Magdalite from the Magdalites in Ridley
Oh,
Farm.
that's true.
But mostly the fact that bail out on being able to first of all escape that room, but also the health to be able to make it back here. But Soha clearly ahead, not only just in information, but also just position. More items, more knowledge. They're one super pack behind, but that's about it.
And
I don't even count the missiles. There's our high jump. That's our escape of Everest.
That's
not
the
quite,
boots
not
we
quite.
see. Yeah,
Not quite.
not on its own.
No, because there's a water room with the toilet below, so technically they still need ice or spring. Oh, mole. Watch out for the side hoppers. He's got a little bit in
hit
the...
by the small one, he'll be fine.
Yeah, and
Or,
also
yeah,
he
just
has...
do this.
He also has the 1 to 10 HP in his reserve, so that is a single hit. Pit room is also a nice refill. Of course, he's gonna revert back from map, probably.
Oh, he's checking the item first.
And you never know, it might just be an E-tank, it might just be a major that you can take back.
Yeah, I guess if he's comfortable doing the door version of the super missile gate clip.
They should be able to do that. So here they see the news that they have to hustle back. Ooh, I don't remember if there was anything above that elevator.
There was one major up at the top of the region as well.
It might just be ice to allow past. However, with high jump, the pits now become way more attractive to go down to.
Yeah.
But here we see Soha now making their...
What is Soha doing?
He tried to get the spark and he didn't get it.
Up. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha. Right,
there
because
should be enough
know
time.
that that's Everest up there.
Yeah, they don't know it quite yet. Also, they're not stuttering. Ooh, there's a door.
You don't have to stutter to make this. It's just a lot tighter if you don't.
Yep.
If you don't. You barely have enough time from where you charge the spark to then run back left enough to be able to diagonal spark and not bonk on the ceiling right above you.
Yep. Alright. Finding their warrior. And so finding the bad news that they got to turn around. I don't mind taking the extra time to look at where map is, but I would have reverted instead of, well, no. We never went left here to check.
It's true.
And that they're doing. And this is faster than reverting and sparking up again. So let's see, it might just straight up be go here. Heat.
Being a heated room lends credence to this possibly being... Yep, there's a major.
Wave.
Oh, but it's wave.
Yeah, I thought it probably would be a filler, because we already used Varia to get high jump. But then this could be on the same step, so a filler. So here we see Mo about to collect their reward. I'm surprised at what he's doing. I'm surprised he's not just blasting supers up there and just, yeah, killing them.
It takes so many power bomb hits to kill those things.
Mm-hmm. And now they have to actually consider... Oh, that's waterway. That's very much grabbable. With Var, that could be ice. Oh, what? Gotta watch out. One bad KO and you take the spiky platform damage. Whoop! So if
Mulfok
that
tree
major
keeping is
is
interesting
actually,
for us.
yeah, I think if that major is something that allows us to continue past Everest, or in Everest and beyond, then Mole might actually be ahead if they grab that. Oh, here we see Soha. Wait, Vanilla Croc? Is this even
Vanilla Croc
randomized?
happens a lot. Croc connects into Speedway very often.
Yep. So, Croc, not logic with their item counts just yet, but very much doable for, let's say, Mole. They got the juice to do it.
No, they're reverse Croc Speedway.
Yep, that's what I thought they were doing. Probably trying to find a solution for Croc right there, or just progression. I am surprised that they're not going for the waterway major. It's far, yes, but it's a major in a dead-end zone when you know you have quite a bit of, like, a very difficult lock ahead of you in Everest, which requires more items than you actually have currently.
Even if it winds up being filler, you're early enough in the seed that filler can be extremely important.
Yep. Something like ice, charge. Well, that's one filler that you didn't want to find all the way over there, being Spacer. So that finding it here is nice to know that that major far away is more lucrative to go for. Supers in the pits.
Okay, we got map. There is a major past Croc.
Lovely.
And 2 in Mama Turtle down below.
Which are past Croc.
And
Well,
there's
not
one in
quite.
Plasma Pirates.
Not quite.
And we found
but...
GT.
Oh my goodness. What's it with Meridian being loaded?
This is a loaded as heck Meridia.
Yep. Last Meridia was also pretty stacked. And the one before that as well, I believe. No, last Meridia was nothing. Seed 1 Meridia was really big.
Right.
Last Meridia was nothing. It just had Ridley. So,
In a seed that bosses weren't an objective.
Yep. So this is not logic. What Mo's doing?
No, it requires space jump for this to be in logic.
Yeah, it is doable though.
Yeah.
I was there
This
when
water
Techno
escape is
explained it to me,
difficult.
and yeah, I was there when Techno explained it to me and Mo on how to do it, and they got just enough info to know that it was worthless. Mo getting that extremely short charge here in Aqueduct. With short charges like that underwater, they could probably get a spark in Precious Room. Or something like the Crab Shaft.
It's super clean. I don't even know how to do those.
It's weird where you like kind of stutter in the doorway or just before the doorway, that your initial momentum into the door is really slow. That you just get a lot of those frames of Samus kicking up. I don't know the mechanics quite behind it, I just know how to do it. It's kind of just I know how, just don't know why.
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of tricks that wind up working that way in this game.
Yeah, I know like a really weird springball jump in East Ocean where you turn on speed mid mockball to springball jump to like one of those weird platforms. Don't know why it works. I just know how to do it. So in the very niche situation where I have spring speed and space, I can go left to right in East Ocean. So Mole going on a collection run. Probably trying to make their way to map soon. Meanwhile, Soha having map definitely puts them at an advantage. But
then the sandpit's troll.
Yep. And not just that, the Veers. This is the 3-tower Veer, so that's slightly harder to get through. Or are they trying to get a spark here? to then go spark across the inverter room. I like it. I respect this. This is some
That is such a short
tomfoolery.
runway.
Yeah, this is like a special type of tomfoolery I'm all for. And they give up. Very, very wise decision. This is just one of those, you give it one good try and then you just bail.
That's some insane logic spark there.
Don't hug the key hunters, they're not your friends.
But they're so friendly.
If they're not friends, why friendship?
They're just trying to give you a hug.
Ooh, Metal Pirates blocking Mama Turtle.
Metal Pirates is not too bad.
Nope. It's just
have to farm a bit in this room.
Yeah. Because if you get
And
health
not
bomb
get
like
clobbered
that,
by the side hopper.
Yeah. Because now they first need to leave health bomb range. So we've seen GT, we've seen Croc. We're still looking for Spore Spawn, and we're still looking for Bot Swoon, and not just Bot Swoon, our Bot Swoon solution.
This isn't enough health to kill the first Metal Pirate, and you'll get health bombed, so you won't get. Okay.
But
yeah,
Soha's
they have
built
Barrier,
different.
I forgot.
Soha's built
I
different. But they can technically get both items logically. Oh well, I think that speedy jump from the top left might be very hard, but it is very much doable with this loadout. You just might have to do 2 trips in Mama Turtle.
Yeah, it's fine.
Spring ball. Nope, didn't get that 1 pixel jump forward. Alright, so Mole now getting the bad news that everything is here.
And unless the other item is gravity, Spring Ball might not be luxury. Because Spring Ball is a tool that would let you escape Everest.
Spring ball, my beloved. Well, not just escape, just go through.
Right.
Just escape Everest, bottom right. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. This major might just be grapple to grab Spring Ball. X-ray! Yo, we X-ray climbing? They don't have a logical solution for Plasma Pirates, but I don't think that's stopping Soha from actually just straight up doing it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if you're confident in your spark charges, it is doable.
It is one to practice. I've spent some time practicing getting it with the pirate being there. Just in case it ever comes up during my races. Because, you know...
Oh, Soha, don't die!
Yeah, don't die. You just got the loot. Oh! Nice little hug from the butterflies.
Okay, did it just skip the reserve animation because a power bomb was going off? Is that what just happened?
I don't think they had the full reserve, so that's why it was pretty slow. So Mole reverted wave has to re-grab it. Oh, right, the map. They reverted map. I wonder what their game plan is gonna be, because we did see Spring Ball being here. But Spring Ball might just not be enough to get actually all the way through Everest. They might just want Scrapple to actually make it through. Also, I love that Soha hasn't paused yet to get rid of the beeping noise. I'm just a big fan. Just big fan of that.
It's so
Yum.
funny.
Alright, refilling a bit in the reserves.
The Metal Pirates.
This should be more than enough to be able to make it through. Well, if you're gonna have to reset the room, might as well farm Metal Pirates again, huh? Oh, thank you.
I hit my limit on the beeping, and mulfok got to a boss, so I was like, okay, let's listen to some croc.
They're gonna have to spend a little bit of ammo. No, this should be enough to actually do croc. Oh, well, now they need, I think, one more missile. No, never mind. I miscounted.
Should be fine. There we go.
Three ammo packs, you should be able to do croc. Plasmers. So 2 missile pack, 1 super, or 1 missile, 2 supers.
Plasmers is fun, and it does make the GT kill a lot smoother and easier.
They still need charge.
Faster. Right. But even if you don't find charge, it makes it easier to hit the more of the eggs that get shot out.
Yeah. Also, by doing croc now, they have a slightly faster path towards Mama Turtle.
Chad also pointed out that this puts Plasma Pirates in logic, and there is a major there.
Ooh, big. Yep. Plasma Pirates now is logical. Yep. Plasma does that. This is big. Plasma Pirates could straight up just be grapple. But it could also just straight up be bombs. You just never know. I think by doing this, if they go down and grab Spring Ball, it all depends on how long it takes for Soha to grab this, but Mol might just be able to take the lead back with this. But you never know. They might also just sludge through Metal Pirates and Baby for, you know, God knows how many minutes. Because it's still going to be a trek to get there. The power bombs are nice. It's been a fun seed so far, actually. A bit of divergence early on, and then now finally they're back to somewhat similar territory.
Yeah. They're in the general ballpark.
Mol's not even bothering with the charge, just straight up hoofing it.
As they high-five each other.
Yep. Cute. So, that extra super pack that Mol found, I think in the pit? No, not in the pit, somewhere else. They found an extra super pack. Being able to do croc that early with then get snag plasma is large. Because remember, to get croc in logic, you need ammo, but it only considers one ammo type at a time. It doesn't mix and match. So either you need enough missiles to be able to completely do croc, or just enough supers to do croc, or charge. Lobter did a really great write-up a while ago. But the only thing I remembered from it... Okay, Moles is... Oh, no, Metal Pirates are doable with just plasma. So he's not dependent on you. Anyway, back. He did a great write-up on it, where it was the whole thing about you need this amount minimally to be able to do croc. Then you need this, it adds this leniency because we can farm. Which comes out to this number, and then you have the logic of the map or the randomizer not expecting you 100% of the pickups, but 70%. You get to two magic numbers of this many missiles or super missiles need to be available in the seed for croc to be logic at that point. A long story short, I think it just came down to somewhere along the ballpark of 30 each. I think it was 25 supers need to be available for that, and 30 missiles. But I don't know the
I've
hard...
always heard 15.
It's the minimum. That's what the game expects that you need. But it needs to put more available, because it doesn't expect you to grab 100% of the supers. But I need to go back to find that post somewhere in the Rando Discord and get the hard numbers on it. Because I think it was something like you need 21.4 supers or something, which comes down to basically 5 super missile packs. Can I share it in the Mentor Discord if I find it? Yeah, if I find it. That's a big if.
Alright. So has got 15 missiles now. Surely he's gonna do Croc now, right? Yeah, okay. 15 is kind of where I feel comfortable of doing Croc, is just... You're always gonna get him spitting at you to refarm up your missiles before you run out when you go in with this many.
Oh, I think I just found the post. I'm just gonna copy the message link because there's also a bit of discussion around it. Let's see. So 35 missiles and 20 supers need to be available. Or. It's or.
Croc being generous and letting Soha farm to full. Here, hang on. We need our Croc music.
We need to hear him just scream.
Gotta hear every one of those roars.
He deserves it.
Alright. Surely mulfok's gonna go check that major, right?
They should.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go, big. Let's go. Nicely done, Soha. And their reward, plasma. You know what you can do with plasma? Plasma pirates. Hoof it, baby, hoof it. I also love that even though you've dunked Croc in a vat of acid, there's still the menacing music of like, oh boy, here comes phase 2, baby.
Yep, it's such a good fake out.
It's so good. So here we have Thread the Needle. Lovely room to go through when you have, you know, nothing. Technically, you need some sort of damage to go through Thread the Needle. But literally any beam, including grapple or a suit, I think puts that into logic. But having nothing is technically not hard logic, I believe. Ooh, ice! That's big! That's really big. That's
Absolutely.
Everest. Well, technically Spring Ball was
They
there
already
already.
had Spring Ball for Everest.
Yeah. But ice is still large. Ooh, didn't get the delay wall jump. Barely. There we go. Very nicely
Second
done.
time's the charm.
So with ice as well, all they need is one more tank and charge and they're good to go. Also, if I were in their situation, I run and go kill GT right this moment. It's gonna take a while, you have to farm a bit. But he's done, you don't have to run back from him. He's done. He's doable. And you can kind of just say, I'm done with it.
So, I'm wondering if we're going to get a situation... I don't think we will, but... One thing that's fun when Bomb Torizo is an objective is you don't get to see what the item icon is. The objective marker covers it up.
Luckily, Bomb Torizo is
Bomb
not.
Torizo is an objective. Oh, right, Bomb Torizo is not a mini-boss. I forget.
No, Bomb Torizo is in the Chozo objective list.
I forget. Bomb Torizo is not a mini-boss, even though it is a mini-boss.
Yeah, he's not part of the mini-boss gang.
Yeah. Poor Bomb Torizo. Justice for Bomb Torizo.
Yeah, you know, Chozo already has Fantoon as the secret 5th objective. Why can't BT be an extra mini boss? And GT is also in.
Exactly. That's what threw me off.
Yeah, GT is the only one that's in 2. Why? You know what? Why don't we put Bomb Torizo in the Metroid objective just to confuse people even more? Add Kaizo
I mean,
BT.
if we're adding
course, why didn't we
bosses
think
from
of
ROM
that?
hacks, we should just add Spore Spawn from Super Metroid, but I hate you.
Oh, I'll stop killing him for the love of the game then. Oh, that's weird words. Because there is very clearly 4 Chozos. It's just Fantoon is technically the bonus one you need.
All right.
So
Mulfok
GT,
going
big
into
important
GT.
thing to know. If you have the magic pixel, he becomes essentially free. You do need a slightly less wide beam to be able to farm there below him. So if they turning off wave.
Yeah, you just turn off wave.
Oh, they lost the magic
no.
pixel. Okay, I think that's a good idea. Just revert. It's faster than trying to salvage it. Because it's right here. It's not a big time loss. Important to know, the magic pixel for GT, like Ward said, indeed, Mole is a bit too far left. But also, if you have more than 30 missiles, he can do that little swipe beam attack. And... okay. Took a little smack. Come on.
Technically, there is a magic pixel on the left side, too.
Yes. But indeed, it's good that they're reverting. Ooh, I hope that Soha... They dipped into Norfa from what I can see. And they're looking around. Ooh, they might be eyeing that major up in Waterway. The main street's possible with what they have, so dropping down there does not make make a lot of sense to think of that progression right there. But as we're just saying, the window for the high jump spring is enough. Yeah, high jump ice also in hard. So Mole needs a little closer. Yep, that looks way better. Yeah, that looks way better. Now he can farm, and there we go. That's the magic pixel.
Yep.
So
it's always hard to judge when you're using a non-Samus sprite because your visual position might not be exactly the same.
Yeah, so hugging the right pillar is indeed kind of what I do. I kind of also base it on my shot. Like I know kind of like where the beam goes so that I can do it with the weirder sprites.
And we're seeing, I had mentioned earlier that Plasma does make GT faster. This is exactly why. You can see all of the eggs are getting shot out.
Mole, what are you doing? You gotta turn around at least. Shot a good 6 supers in the air before realizing you had to turn around. So 1 more volley of 4 supers should I think be enough. Yeah. This should be enough to kill GT.
You also play with the Yoshi's Island sprite, so your opinion on things is irrelevant.
Yeah, basically what Words is saying, shooting up and seeing where the shots come from, that basically helps a lot. Crystal Flash, let's go! Alright, so now all we're looking for is Spore Spawn and Bot Swoon and a solution to them. Bot Swoon, not logic with what we have. We need Charge or a few more supers, because it definitely expects us to miss a bit. Spore Spawn has been logic a long time ago.
Oh yeah, Spore Spawn requires, like, what? Just 5 missiles to be in logic?
A missile pack. Just a missile pack is enough, because you can farm missiles.
Yeah. I mean, Words, I give you crap for your Yoshi sprite, but I definitely played the weekly with Lyn. from Fire Emblem, which is a terrible sprite.
Oh, it sucks.
It's so bad. It
Wait,
didn't matter.
Did Mole save the GT kill?
I don't remember. We're gonna find. Yes.
Yeah, okay. And save your boss kills, everyone. I think they had to revert because they didn't break spin and went into the sand. Oh yeah, there's the one Dread sprite that's basically SM but Dread colored. That's the best. I love it. It's so good.
It's so good.
And then you have the cursed one where she just looks like Slenderman. Icky. Oh, double springball jump. Hold. This is definitely stuff I would be doing in this situation if I'm Soha. Just, I know I can do it. I know it's possible. Therefore, I go. Unfortunately,
I can't double springball jump at all, so.
Unfortunately, ice. Well, ice technically would help, but you know, that's still also like a very hard or expert type of stuff with like riding the crab. I think going to see what that major is might not be so bad after all. Because that could straight up just be grapple.
It could be gravity.
I don't think it's gravity. I'm not sure how much exploring Soha did of Norfair, because just Main Street shouldn't be enough to scare you away from Norfair with what you have. Oh, Gary's coming. Watch out, Mole. He's coming. He's coming to get you. Oh.
Alright. Safe. Safe from Gary this time.
You know, we picking up Spazer. Yo, grabbing those supers? No, we're not.
Just going to Norfair.
Oh, big major incoming. Major missiles. Double save, and so a lot of things to check for Mole here. So,
since we're kind of just waiting for the runners to find something.
Yep.
We were talking about sprites earlier. Do you
Yes,
play
sir.
with music packs when you run yourself, when it's not?
No,
for
I
a
never
restream?
I never took the time to set them up. What are you doing, Mole? You have X-ray. You can check what the item is. I 100% would get a spark and go check the item. You have wave. You can also shoot it.
Yeah.
I would go check it. It's just info to have. Or like, oh, logical bowling. It would be so funny. You have to go kill Fantoon, and then take bowling the logical way to get Grav.
That would be really funny.
I have done the LB scan multiple times, but MSUs, I would play with them if I had them. I never took the time and effort to set them up. Really?
Depending on your emulator setup or if you're on hardware, it can be easy or surprisingly difficult to set them up. I was going to say, because I usually pick my sprite based on what MSU I'm using.
I
So
would
like,
do the
if
same.
I'm using
probably.
a Pokemon MSU, I guess I'm playing Charizard that seed. That kind of stuff.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it gets me into trouble occasionally, like playing as Lyn. Because I didn't realize how bad that sprite was.
Yep. I know for a fact that I think it was Poogle was working on the Toho MSU, and we have Alice Margatroyd as a sprite available, and I am thinking of making my own sprite as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that is something that's on the, you know, I'll do that one day type of stuff. But for now, I'm just chugging it along with just selecting sprites on map Rando, and that's my only fun. Oh. Let's go. Alright, let's see what Everest has in store for Mole. because I don't know what Soha has explored all the way yet. Here, a few things are wrong on the left side. I see.
I'm with you 1000%, Amplify.
Yo, wait, Spore Spawn, top left of fish tank, right here. I'm cheating. I have the spoiler log open right now. Spore Spawn loves top left of fish tank.
It's true.
I've numerous times that I've gone like a bottom door or the top right door in a seat to try to get to the top of fish tank, just simply because I think I've convinced myself that Spore Spawn's there. And that sometimes I feel like rewarded for making the stupid play of like going there and avoiding Spore Spawn, even though the top left door feels like the correct door to go to. Alright, so as both players are springball jumping up East Ocean here, which is definitely hard logic, they run into Metroid rooms, which are not objectives. Not this time. Oh,
Mulfok, it could wind up being a decent farm on the way back if there's something.
and there's our
players that
grapple.
will spend.
And indeed, the Metroids are good farms.
It's
So-
nice.
Yep. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, almost perfect. Leaving one alive to be able to farm on the way back.
Yep.
But look at that; those first two. That's
Super.
rehearsed. That's practiced. That's delicious. Oh, Fantoon right here.
Could be.
These crossroom jumps are in hard. That's what makes hard different from medium. The crossroom jumps. Let's go, Fantoon!
Beautiful.
If
Alright.
gravity is in bowling, I will ban myself. The GT kill could indeed be big for Mol, but I think... Oh, I think Mol's gonna bonk his head.
Also, I'm going to point out, you said the crossroom jumps aren't hard. They have grapple. They would have been able to get up regardless.
Yeah, that's true, but crossroom jumps... Oh, very nicely done, Mol. None of the crossroom jumps are in medium. And a lot of them are in hard, even very easy ones that are just kind of just, you just run and jump before, like, sometimes you just need to jump before the door frame even, but,
Yep.
like stuff like going up beach, stuff like that. Oh, there is a crossroom jump. Oh, the boulder, right. Yeah, but that's not, but that's dry to dry. The invisible bridge. Yeah, crossroom jump in the water, yeah. I don't think there's a single dry to wet strat in medium. Maybe like come in sparking in Main Street maybe, but even then. Alright, let's go see some Fantoon kills.
Sad that both runners have plasma, but no charge. So even with the plasma X-ray, we can't microwave.
Yep. Also, Mol knows the X Factor setup, so he probably... Well, with plasma, he'd microwave, but... he'd know Pop Tune. Hello, Finn. Finn is currently in chat here, scouting some information on his upcoming opponent. For the winner of this match, this very game right here, will face Finn in round 2.
Yep, the other
Meanwhile,
round
Mol-
2 being Mac himself and our tracker Loud.
Yep. We're all here, gangs all together. Oh, watch it, Soha. Those Moktroids, the hurt.
They do so much damage.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's doing the grapple stuff. The crossroom jump is just so much faster. And also easier, I would say. This grappling across, see, this is what I mean. It's so sludgy. It's like, ugh.
Alright, he does get it, though.
I feel like a springball jump would have been faster. Not sure if it would reach, but... Alright, Mother Brain here, Botswoon here, Ridley here.
And
Have
a
we
couple
seen Ship?
majors.
I forget. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So, that GT kill from Mole is big. Because they don't have to turn around for it. Granted, it's decently far away. Oh, Spospo! Right, I assumed he was already dead. Spospo in Criteria? I also kind of assumed that Spospo was top left of fish tank, so we already...
Here's our charge
assumed.
beam.
Yeah.
Well, if nothing else, that means when Soha goes back for GT, it's going to be a much faster, much smoother GT kill than we saw
True.
from mulfok.
Counterpoint, Mole first off doesn't have to go back. Secondly, Mole has ice. So Mole also has Zep skip already.
I'm trying to find silver linings for Soha here.
I am a big fan of Mole. I hope he wins. I am very biased. I will admit that.
Oh, I'm
I
not
hope he
biased.
wins.
I don't care who wins. I just want it to be close. I liked
I
our
hope-
photo finish round 2 with 2 seconds between the
It
runners.
was good. It was good content. Yes.
I want
But
that.
But I want my Finn versus Mole match in round 2. Because they're my friends, and I like to see them win and succeed.
That's fair.
But yeah, this is a big... Yo, do we... No, we don't have to kill Ridley. Although... No, killing Ridley is not faster. I was like, is killing Ridley faster than running all the way around to Mother Brain? But no, it's not. I'm not sure what they're pausing for. This is very much a situation of 2 zones you've left to explore. Both zones you're only looking for one thing. This is where pivot saves can make and break a lot of your time.
Absolutely. Because you're basically just go to a zone. If you see the map, cool. If you don't see Spospo, you just leave, go to the other one.
Yup. So all I'm saying is every up door that is blue, you have to blind. And say spore spawn right here.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you while you're waiting on the door transition, point at your screen.
And then be very smug.
Yes.
Yeah. So Finn, this looks horrendous, almost an hour in. I rolled the seed. I said some extra special sludge just for you.
Yep. This is Mac's fault. The runners knew what they were signing up for when they asked Mac to roll the seed.
Well, they didn't ask. I just said that's how it's supposed to go.
The runners
that's
could have
what's-
said, "Hey, have someone else doing commentary roll the seed." We don't
Oh yeah,
want
that's
you doing
true.
it.
That is true. But
I don't know if
Sinif-
they would have had
Sinif
any
rolled
better
the-
luck if I rolled it.
Yeah. Sinif rolled it in my game 3, and that was also an extra special sludge seed. So I thought, I have those sludgy hands. Might as well.
I don't know. I consider myself to be the king of curse.
Everybody has their own special type of sludge. I know Poogle, for example, has great missile distribution in their seeds.
So I played in the winter tournament on Hard Tricky. I had a seed that took over 2 hours.
Ew. Ew.
The winning player was over 2
Ew.
hours.
Yo, you sure you rolled hard tricky? And not,
Yes.
Alright, so hi Botswoon. Goodbye Botswoon. My
Gotta
one
love
fun
Botswoon microwave.
yeah. My fun fact about Botswoon, in GT Classic, the super fast 30-minute speedrun category, in which Zeus has the current world record, it's actually faster to not kill Botsun with the microwave, but actually finish him off with ammo. Simply because less lag, and also the death and the drops and everything on how Botsun works, it depends on when the tail hits the ground. So if you wait for the tail to leave the hole and then kill Botsun, that's faster. Yo! Logical plays. This is logic in Hard Tricky with Ice and X-Ray.
Yep, it is tough, however.
It is tough. Anyway, so it's technically faster to not microwave Botsun, but that's, you know, frames in a speedrun. I love the sound of X-Ray in the morning. No, guys, it's definitely faster to try this strat 4 times instead of running around. Yo, maybe that beaton will... Well, okay, never mind. Maybe that beat... Okay, never mind. Yo, maybe this beat... Okay. Yo, maybe that beaton will help. Ah. So... There's our grav seed. Finally. 57-minute gravity. And here I was scared that we were gonna get another early grav seed. Nope. I got exactly what I wanted.
Alright, and what's this major gonna be?
Space jump.
Nice, but definitely not essential.
Not essential, no, but very welcome. It helps a lot with the movement. It's one of those comfort items. Not necessary, but ooh, I like it. And there's postpone, wreck ship.
Beautiful. Last objective found.
Yep. But Soha still needs to go kill GT.
Yep.
Important to know. Yeah,
Okay.
Ooh, barely got it. It's
Second
harder.
shot worked.
Yeah, the second shot worked. What you can do, Sports Spawn almost always opens on the right side there. What I like to do is just wait there, take a hit, and then use my iframes to go into Spore Spawn, and then let go the shot. Important that Plasma by itself is not a one-shot on Spore Spawn. You need a secondary beam like Wave or Ice to make it a one-shot. But, you know, a 2-round with Plasma is not that bad. There's our gravity suit. Now we find ship. Alright, everybody start thinking about our escape timers. We know where Mother Brain is, we know where ship is. You know what? Seeing as I went first, then you went first, let's have Loud, our lovely tracker, type his guess in the chat first.
Sounds good.
Panic!
Panic! Panic's not a time! It's one region. It's just Turian direct ship.
It is direct ship shaft. 115. So, do you say higher or lower? I'll pick the other.
I'm going higher. I think 135.
Yeah, I would also say higher, but I'll go 110. You know, is the timer stored in a unsigned or signed bit?
Actually, looking at the route, that is a longer route than I thought. Because it's they got to loop all the way through West Ocean just to get through, and then go up through Everest, through all of Wreck Ship Shaft. I'm gonna revise. I think 145.
Oh, you know, if you're revising, I'm actually gonna go higher. I think from what I saw, I think it's gonna be a 2-minute. There's some quite slow rooms in between. and not that many screen transition rooms.
Yeah.
Like Alright, Mole's turning off wave. That way it's easier, and it's still a one-shot.
That's what I like to do when you have all the beams, is just with ice plasma, it's a free shot, whereas with wave you got to be pretty precise.
Yep. Yeah, no need to wait for drops, just hoof it, baby, hoof it. I love an extra empty reserve tank when I'm on my way to Mother Brain.
Yeah, one that you don't even need. They have Varia.
Yeah.
5 tanks is more than enough for Mother Brain.
Yeah, it's not just like they needed that tank to refill health because ship's right here. But yeah, like Wirtz is saying, it's still gonna be sorta close. I do think Mole's ahead, because they just need to go Mother Brain and finish.
Yeah, Mole's definitely ahead because Soha's on the way to...
We've seen Stranger Things, which is a great TV show, by the way. It's a fun one. Yo, kill Ridley.
Seasons are at least.
Yeah. Yo, kill Ridley just for the hell of it. Coward Mole. No, killing Ridley is definitely slower than just going through mini crate and the long way around. No, it's not. Words, you know that very well as I. It might be faster on escape. Not with that attitude. Shoutouts to mini crate, objective in the last race. So here we see Soha, because he has more than 30 missiles. GT's doing a nice little swipey swipe. Technically that makes... Oh, big runway for Mother Brain. That's good for Soha. And very nice zep skip.
Gotta love the swag of doing the speed zeb skip when you have ice. It is faster.
It is faster. You don't need to turn off screw attack if you have it. Alright, pop quiz. How many charge shots for Mole?
20.
But what if they use supers?
16.
That's correct.
And I'm the one who said never do math on stream.
Let's go, Finn, correcting words. Someone finally more knowledgeable about the game.
Alright, let's see what this escape timer looks like. I'm hoping it's long enough that Soha is able to be in Mother Brain so we get both runners completing the final seed.
Yep. $125, that's way less than I expected.
That is a lot shorter than I thought.
I don't quite see a winner. I thought for sure with like Big Pink here and then having to do the wreck ship shaft and some rooms in between, like a 2 minute would make sense. But
is there something we overlooked?
No. Well, maybe, but that maybe the toilets.
All right. I know Finn is referring to Archipelago in the chat, but my computer nerd brain sees Arch, by the way, and is like, Arch Linux, what?
I mean, I think he did run some form of Arch. I think he runs NixOS currently.
Beautiful. Okay, cool.
I run Ubuntu, because I'm a basic bitch who doesn't want to do effort. Ah,
I
their
think my
ship right
wife's
there.
laptop has Pop OS on it. Unfortunately,
And
I'm addicted to
GG's
League
to
of Legends,
Mole.
so I can't drop Windows yet.
Ah, unfortunate, but GG to Mole, winning 2-1 over Soha, who just barely didn't make it to Mother Brain.
Yeah. It was a good race, though.
It was a good race, especially that game 2 with trading leads back and forth at the end. Also, this
Yes.
one where Soha looked very much in the lead at the early game, but then just Mole took over by, especially the fact that they killed Croc. That was the big decision maker. That put them ahead. Because with Croc dead, they got Plasma, they could go find Ice, and here are our lovely runners. Hello, Soha.
Hello, that was disgusting.
I said I rolled a special slut sheet just for you.
I wasn't thinking that you actually looked at the spoiler log and was just laughing behind us.
Oh man, I was having a grand old time.
A terrible scene.
GG.
It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I sure think it was.
There was plenty of time to yap about unrelated things while you were just trying to find progression.
Yep.
Yeah,
see,
Spring Ball
well-
was really fun to get.
Yeah, okay. Now I wonder what was the logic for Spring Ball, because there's no way that it just wants us to go down Key Hunter shaft like that, right?
You know what? Let me just unlock that spoiler right here, right now. Let's see.
And that's the only solution. I think it has to be it wanting to go like down there like that. Oh, you know what it is? Croc first Plasma, and then Plasma to kill the pirates.
To get
Oh,
That's
ice.
probably it. Is
That was
it?
ice.
Maybe.
Yeah. It does do that. Yep. And then you
Okay,
find bombs, and bombs gives you spring.
Yeah.
But you just do the running. You both did the running jump for spring in Mama Turtle. So bombs was that waterway major all the way at the top of Brinstar. That
Mhm.
both of you left behind.
Good. Who needs bombs anyway?
Yeah,
Am
this-
I right?
You know, step 7 Spacer for. And
Wait,
it literally is
Plasma
step 6
would be
is step 6 is high jump wave, and then step 7 is Spacer, and then step 8 is Plasma.
Cool. The most useless spacer ever. Like, it's not even the typical spacer that is incredibly useless.
Yeah, because you could have done that with wave already. Everything Spacer would have done, you could have done with wave. So step 7 basically is actually go collect 45 missiles to kill Croc, you stupid.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because,
Yeah, we were having kind of a missile problem.
I
Yeah.
figured Croc had to be progression because literally, well, everything that we did going down there was not a progression for Spring.
No, that was also the big point. In the early game, Soha was ahead most of the seed. You got the Brinstar earlier, you grabbed everything in Brinstar faster, you got Varia way before Mole even got Map, for example. But the fact that Mole killed Croc almost immediately, I think they just got Croc and killed him immediately. That put them big time ahead.
That
Mm.
did. Mm.
And they also
Yeah,
they also killed GT on the way up because they found ice at Plasma Pirates, and they killed GT before leaving. That also was big time save.
I see.
GT
It kind of
was
depended
the
on like
difference.
what the major was behind Croc. Like we didn't have anything, but like if it was something really useful, that could have been good.
It was plasma, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was Plasma. It wasn't extremely useful throughout most of it, but
It was just so to get to ice,
yeah,
Uh-huh.
which gave bombs.
which we never
Yeah.
got ice.
I
Okay, that
wonder
was
why
kind of wacky.
why does it need ice for bombs? Oh, the Metroid room. I completely missed that.
Yeah,
Because I was thinking, like, why are they not going for it? Do they think it's filler and leaving it behind?
that's the
But,
only reason why. Yeah,
yeah, for some reason I thought it was some other water room. I did not see it.
it's also really far away. You have to kill
Yeah.
Crate as well.
And to be honest, we could all probably be having seed bleed because both seeds we played before that were early grav and speed. So it's like it would be a no-brainer. Just go through there. What's the problem?
I was actually dreading the fact that it was going to be an early craft with all the water around, and no high jump, no spring, no ice, no grapple. I was like, this looks like items to get to gravity and then just go past Everest, but I got exactly what I wanted. Some sludge. Good old sludge.
This is a seed where if you know how to UWJ, you win. That's
We actually
this was a
Techno and
you go
I-
Everest, you UWJ, find map, you win the entire thing.
Techno and I were stressing partway through. We were like on the way back, and he said to me, "Oh, do you think Soha knows how to UWJ?" And we started stressing.
Yeah, I've practiced a little
No.
bit, but never get
I
the rhythm
suggested
down. So,
I suggested the idea if you knew how, but doesn't seem like it.
Also, yeah, what a horrible seed. Thanks, Vanish, of course, on the CG roll.
I was literally joking around. I was like, "Look, Vanish seed, 2 hours seed. Oh no."
No, but
So
okay.
probably long.
Okay,
I have a
I have
giant
one
grin on my
question.
face. I'm just smiling ear to ear.
So the funny thing is, was it this seed or the last one where we went to the right doors? I think what was the last one. We went to the right doors in Main Street, and it was Kraid and Shack Tool, and we're
Yeah,
and I
that was
think-
last seed.
was the
Last seed. You
previous
did
seed.
like
Oh
you.
my
Second
God.
Yeah, it was really funny to see how you just did crate 3 times or tried to do crate 3 times, only for it to just be optional.
A
And then
recharge.
Mo also
funny-
just spent also a lot of time running away from crate to refarm enough super so that they could do the quick kill only to find the missile refill and then do Shack Tool anyway.
Yeah, I guess the
Yeah.
big issue is it's Shack Tool, so even if we went down to that door first, it's kind of incentivizing to do great. Shack Tool
Yep.
takes a lot.
It's true.
Like we just wanted a map, man. We just wanted
It basically
anything.
funnels you into doing grade.
Yeah. Anyway, Mo, what do you want to say?
I don't know, it's just like slop seeds. I was hoping this wasn't gonna happen, but it did.
The true slop. Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, this one, let's see. I'm not like I debated on doing GT on the way up with just like 5 supers. And like it probably was a bad idea because it would have been incredibly slow, but you know, that kind of
we
stuff.
did it with 10 supers and nothing
10
else.
Super's a lot faster. Yeah.
10 supers is
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
fast, yeah. It was
Problem
also
is
the
I did
reason
find-
why their croc was doable earlier and faster. It's just the 5 missile 10 supers.
We also
So-
lost
so-
time trying to collect
so
ammo. when we realized that you
basically-
could do speed, 7-8 skip.
From what I'm understanding, I lost the match because I was 1 super pack off. Oh,
Yeah,
map
that's
Rando,
it.
man.
Kind of.
I think so, yeah. You never went past Speed Hall, I think. And that's the super pack Mole got extra, I believe.
Hmm. Damn.
Well, I hope our route was pretty cool.
It was
Yeah.
it was decent. It was you definitely took the better route in C2 because Mon Techno did 2 entire zones extra.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing about that is we after that we kind of thought that we were behind. I literally asked Soha, so which area do you think they went in? Let's go in the area opposite of them because we thought we were behind.
Oh,
And
right.
It
So,
turned out to pay off big time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything
it's
was
like-
in everything was where you went.
You
I thought
guys had a
I-
point late in the seed where you wound up falling into sink in East Ocean.
oh, really? That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, both of you
Nice.
did East Ocean basically at the exact same time.
Wow.
that was
think
this seed,
mulfok
yeah.
took one more try for the spring ball jump to get out.
Yeah, you
Oh,
were
I
in
see.
Fantoon at the
Just
same
to, like,
time.
I don't know. The
Dang.
seed was mad. I did so much here that I've never done in my life. So
We also wasted a lot of time double spring ball jumping to the right, top right side.
Yeah, but I did it.
Everest.
I did it
Yeah,
for the
you
fans,
did
for the
do it.
audience.
I said I would be doing the same stupid shit right now. I'm all for it. I also
In
saw the
hindsight-
quick attempt on the Avir short charge to go across there. I saw that.
In hindsight, it was dumb for me to even suggest it because, like, if you look at it, like, it looks kind of obvious that East Ocean would connect over to there. because you see it on the map, so you could kind of figure it's probably bottom left. We should have done it to begin with, but whatever. What's done is done.
But C2, the neck and neck finish where the whole time you were ahead, but then I have to refill to do Mother Brain and then dying and having to redo it. It was just Mole catching up, overtaking the lead, but then that one bad left turn they took was all that you needed to then just barely get ahead. It was a neck and neck finish. It was great to see.
I think one part that we probably lost a lot of time is we were deciding where we needed to go when we were in Parlor, and we paused for a long time. So I'm guessing they cut up a lot from that. But we decided. I finally found the Cora Speedway.
They went instantly left. That was actually the point where you got ahead because you instantly took the right route. You got ahead.
That's good.
Yeah, that was a nice catch then. Good job.
Now, anything else we have to say, Soha?
I just want to say it was all for the fans. You saw all the strats I could pull off my God, I'm blanking out on the word of my sleeves. I had everything here: the double spring ball jumps. I tried to do a double stutter, 4 tap. It was all here. Didn't get it? Don't matter. For the fans. Yeah, let's go.
You had maximum swag for sure.
I think it's like
a
an
fun
extreme
route.
strat for the double springboard jump that you did there.
Anything else you want to say, Mole?
No, I mean, the last 2 seeds were a bit painful. I just can't fathom why we were so ahead on the first seed, for example.
Oh, I've entirely blanked that out of my memory.
Yeah,
No,
I think it was.
Varia.
I think it was a big thing on.
Did you get Varia early?
No, we got it. The last item we got was Varia. We did literally everything else.
Huh.
Yeah.
How can you lose so much time?
Yeah, I
That was
forget
also-
actually.
Because we figured that was probably why. There was also another thing that we did wrong that I can't think of. We spent a lot of time blinding things. Like a lot of time blinding.
Yeah, to be honest, I did die on Dragon. That was a big time.
Yeah, that was the big
but-
decision.
Oh, yeah.
I think I said that after comms. I think if you didn't die to Dragon, I think the gap between the runners before you died was about a escape length. So when the moment Mole finished, I think you would have been on Mother Brain or just done. That was about the time difference there was before that. But dying to Dragon set you back so far.
I think
Yeah,
the
but
other
it
time
was
loss
so
is just,
bad.
the rest of the time loss is just like mid game because we blinded so much before we found the right.
Yeah,
thing
both.
To do.
It was just both sides. It was slow, but that was the big decision maker. But
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I really tried to just health bomb, so I would try to take damage on the electrical thingies, but it's just not enough.
no, you were just too slow with that.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Well, I think that wraps up this race. I would like to thank my co-coms Jax for being here. I'd like to thank
Yeah, it was
Loud
fun.
for tracking. I'd like to thank Chaos, and unfortunately, I also have to thank Techno for mentoring our lovely runners. To thank our lovely runners for
Thanks to
being
Techno
here
as well,
and
'cause-
going through my sludgy third seed. Go follow your runners. I know Mole is pushing his any percent time to a 47. So that's a good thing to watch out for. And besides that, I would say see you next mission.
See you next mission.
Have a good one.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye bye.